Good evening, all, and welcome to tonight's journey into role-playing excellence. Finest right.
Sorry, what?
I'm on the wrong stream. What are we doing?
Yeah, we are. We're all completely.
I'm gonna die.
It is the third episode of our live play of The Forest Oracle. Much maligned, deservedly so, to be honest. So far, I mean, I have looked up a few reviews of it, and a few people haven't been utterly negative. And I can safely say that those who haven't been totally negative are wrong. Anyone who defends this piece of shit is...
Oh, as written, I agree. As written, it's garbage. You've got to work on it.
Yes,
You've got to do the editor's job for it.
I'm telling you how I feel. Absolutely how I feel. So no, there's no excuse for defending this, right? And it has actually spurred me into doing another tier list at some point, I think. But hey ho, right? Hello, Robert. Hello, Halakar. Sorry you can't join us tonight, Halakar. We're missing both you and Straw Piglet tonight, so unfortunately, that's the meat. That's the meat in the party. Yeah. So it's going to fall on other people's shoulders, Daniel. Daniel,
I'll take care of it. I've got 2 weapons, and I can actually roll my own rolls tonight.
Yeah.
Yay!
I do need to announce to the world that Daniel has managed to log in to Owlbear Rodeo tonight. So there we go.
My character in underclass has an F and a T. Can I just erase the F bit, please? I do not do well as a meat shield.
No, you don't. Is it 9 or 10 hit points you've got?
10.
10, yeah.
And an armor class 7.
Joker, Kerjo's got about 12 or 13 hit points, I think.
Oh, God.
Werble's got 9.
No, 13.
Oh, we're dead.
Werble's got 6.
Oh, Werble's got 6 hit points. Yes. I'm going to welcome Brian to the game. Wib Stosbin. Hello, Brian. He's not been well recently, so give him some love. Send Brian your best wishes. But you are playing.
Illogical zucchinios.
Yeah. Okay. Illogical zucchinios. Yes.
I'll just refer to you as
from the Shire of Cheddar.
Cheddar, yes. You can't forget the cheese.
So we have Mondo Hand in chat. Hello, Mondo. Hello, Mercurius.
There he goes again.
There he goes again, indeed. There he goes indeed, yes.
Every damn time. Yeah, every time.
I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. Mercurius is here supporting his fellow Antipodean as well, though. I mean, he's here cheering for half, I believe. Hello,
or laughing at me, one or the other.
Yeah. Hello, Nosorian, and hello, Bob. Good evening. Good evening. Hope you're all doing very well.
Get past the hay fever, yay.
Hay fever just sounds wrong. It's
I know.
November. It's November.
It's nearly summer.
November is autumn.
It's 29 degrees today.
He's in the southern hemisphere, so they're opposite.
They're upside down. They're back to front. They're wrong. But as Mercurius is very, very generous, Mercurius does get to define the time, so I'm going to get him to define the season as well. So there we go. So if Mercurius says it's 9 o'clock in the morning and it's spring, then that's what it is.
Exactly, and you're all wrong.
Time for bed.
Time for bed. Yes. Hello, you're wrong. Hello. Yes.
Mm.
Right. So people are here. We have 15 people here.
Woo!
15 people.
That's not a
Mad,
record.
mad.
Right. So, what has happened these last two sessions? Well, I'm not going to recap the first session because I did a recap of the first session that started session 2. So, session 2 was the jaunt into the extremely linear passage through the mountains with stupid distances, ridiculous box text descriptions of caverns that are 3,000 feet wide, which you are viewing with a 30-foot radius light. It's just like,
Don't slander the English.
And
We go from a stupid number of random encounters outside to stupid distances inside.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they, what's that?
And the wind blowing in opposite directions.
Oh, the
Oh,
wind,
yeah,
the wind is blowing through. Yes, and also the descriptions that actually lead you. They don't give you a choice of which direction to go. They just assume you take the side passage. Then we've had infinite Osquips and an insane dwarf with high intelligence and high wisdom. So I don't know. I just don't know.
Some sort of
Going
evil
east,
genius.
blowing down the west tunnel.
Yeah.
And we had the dwarven skeletons as well that were obvious.
Oh, yeah, they were fun.
Yeah.
Suddenly
And then
coming alive. What a surprise.
And then you killed a couple of giant underground blind eels at the end, and had a fine dinner. But yeah, Robert. Thing is, Greenwich does set the time, but Greenwich doesn't donate to my channel, so
Exactly right.
So I'm alone. Mercurius to set the time. Alternatively, Daniel can set the time if he wants to right now because there we are.
That'll be Whiskey O'Clock.
Well,
Whiskey o'clock.
it's bourbon 30.
Bourbon 50. Okay. Yes.
Sounds like I need some in the coffee.
And Halakar, yes, we do have an unidentified wand. Exactly. Oh, have I? Right. 10 gifted memberships have been donated. Have any of them gone to a John Payton?
No, you haven't been paid for
Yes.
work.
Yes. Thank you for my free membership to my own channel. My work account is most grateful for that. Because of course that's me. It's my work account, and it does seem to get randomly donated memberships. Yeah, quite often. Of course, I've got no say in it. It's just Thank you, Iman. There we go. Look, there you are, Iman. I'm saying hello now, bitch. And there we go. Another gift from Mercurius. So cheers, fellas. Cheers. Yes.
Just cannot help himself. Anyway, that's distracting. We need to get on with the stupidity.
Yes, we do. So, Brian has been given instructions to enter the game as and when he feels. So just tell us when you want to arrive.
I'll try to meet up with them either before they enter the entrance of the cave or while they're in the cave. I'll meet up behind them and surprise them.
Well, they're in the cave
in it already.
They're already
We've been
well
in
into the cave.
I think we're over 24 hours in now.
Yeah,
I-
it's been in for a while.
I pretend to sneak up on them and I go, boo.
Well, just tell us when you do that.
Well,
Just tell us when you
clearly
do that.
there'll be an overreaction for that, so you'll die.
Yeah, have you got the backup character ready? I mean,
There'll be a hail of missiles heading your direction.
Right, so I'm just going to get the map ready on my other screen. So I've got a posh 3-screen setup here now. Yeah.
Oh, is that all you've got? Gee, I've got like at least 1.5 yards of screen space right here.
Piss off. Or I'll use Australian words in your general direction.
It's a little bit too early in the morning for that sort of language. Thank you very much.
Yes. Yeah, it was an Australian family used to come to one of my pub quizzes, and whenever there's the parents were lovely and polite. Whenever their son came to visit, it was you could hear him over the entire pub. No filter, no sound control at all. Decorum. Decorum, young man. Anyway. Right, so you are in the cavern where you have slain some giant eels. You've had a feast. You've found some goodies inside the eel's stomach, which is not remotely predictable. So after
All logical.
fishing and feasting and foraging session,
And a lot of resting and healing and things.
yeah.
Oh
that
yes.
sort of thing. So
Do I get my last hit point back?
no.
Oh damn it!
Hello, Daryl. No, we've just been waffling. It's Friday night. I'm tired. Right. So off you go. Just tell me what you want to do. There's one exit from this large chamber, or you can just stay here as long as you want. And Brian, just tell me when you wander in and surprise them. Just say so.
I start making animal calls, and I sort of just walk casually into the area that they're staying, and I say, "Hello, everyone."
Roll for initiative.
Hey, is that some more creatures coming to attack us?
No, no, I'm
Wandering
here. I'm
human.
here in peace.
I'll just sidle in front of these two massive, what remains of the two massive eels, just to sort of try and hide them from the druid.
Yes. Are you obviously a druid? Right.
Yeah, I'm wearing furs. I've got the wooden shield.
He's the game warden.
I have the shaman headdress on. I say, I am Illiberacli Zucchinios, initiate of the first druid order.
We didn't do it. Wasn't us. They were like this when we got here.
Oh, it's those druids who wouldn't let me join. I don't like them.
I am unaware of your name, sir. Please let me know who you are, and I will gladly tell you more about myself.
Show us your ID first.
I think he's wearing the ID on his head. Hey, man, I'm Werble.
Time to hide in shadows.
I say, Werble, what's with that guy over there?
Oh, he gets excited.
No, I get blamed. I'm not taking the fall on this one.
I can say I've seen it before, and I'll probably see it again.
Half you've just made an appalling attempt at hiding in shadows.
I know.
Open, yes.
I didn't expect anything more than that.
I tell him, I can see you.
So, Brian, you see the party in front of you. There is a ranger, a half elf. There is an elf dressed in leather, and there's a dwarf dressed in leather also.
I give the elf a standard greeting in Elvish.
Oh.
That's the response you get.
And then I speak to everybody else in common.
Okay. So with this contrived entrance completely contrived and done,
Yes.
I just want to know what you're doing.
Yes, we clearly met this person back in that inn ages ago, and he's just caught up with us. Yes, okay.
Well, I recall when you guys were drinking that night, you promised that I could come with you, so I just caught up with you.
That carrier
Yeah,
pigeon worked.
He doesn't get a share of that treasure we got back there, does he? No.
Especially not the eel. No.
Fine. All right. Well, I will have a quick wash off of the evidence, because I'm sure butchering a couple of eels is not exactly clean. And then I see no need to stay here any longer.
I suppose
We
we're
can go
going
back.
to keep going to meet those druids, haven't we?
I explained to the thief, I'm not a park ranger. I don't care that you had to defend your life against 2 giant eels. That doesn't confront me at all.
Yes, we defended our lives by fishing for them. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what you should have done. And I pat him on the shoulder. Let's go. Let's get these eels out of here, or whatever you guys want to do with them.
I don't think Half likes druids anymore. being condescended and everything, but whatever. All right. So back to the main corridor thing, and I don't even know which way we're supposed to go from here.
I continue east towards the wind.
Well, yeah, I don't know if was it just a T intersection or a crossroads or what?
It was a fork, really,
Okay.
and you were told
Okay.
you had to go down the right fork by the box text. So
Of
this
course,
time,
yes.
yeah.
I creep over there and I start sniffing the air up high with my nose.
The wind, the air is cleaner to the east.
East smells cleaner.
Of course it does. Let's go that way.
The wind blows steadily, perhaps just a little stronger than it blew before. About 2,000 feet east of the last tunnel entrance, a tunnel leads north. This northern tunnel goes for 1,500 feet and ends abruptly in a tumbled wall of earth and stone.
This isn't the right way, is it? Yeah, this is another railroady thing that we've completely missed. Yeah, right, of course.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's have a good look at the fallen rock and stone and see if there's a secret door or some other bullshit going on.
See, I don't notice anything. I don't think.
No, I don't
Are
think I would either.
we at the end of a corridor which is rubble at one end?
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
This appears to be a natural cave-in. There are rotten timbers jutting out from the pile of debris.
Just like that other one we came across before.
Yeah.
I take my 10-foot pole and I attempt to try to knock some of the top rocks away to see if I can see light to the other side.
Before you do that, the whole dwarven detect sliding stuff and things falling thing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that thing.
The stonework thing. I'm not sure exactly which one's going to work there, but we don't want you poking. I've got sloping, no. Sliding walls is 66, stone traps is 50.
Okay, it all looks a little bit brittle, a little bit rotten. You certainly don't fancy the idea of poking the ceiling. Poking at the pile of debris should be okay. It's all a bit creaky.
Yeah, I advise don't do that.
How should we get to the other side without moving this?
By going back to that intersection that we completely and utterly ignored before, where the wind was actually coming from, and go that way.
Yeah.
I throw the pole back on my shoulder. Let's go.
Okay.
So we've just travelled, 3 miles to get there, I suppose?
It's only 500 yards off.
Yeah,
so it's okay. It's not too egregious.
Just time wasting.
The tunnel winds east for another 2,000 feet and takes a turn towards the southeast. A tunnel leading to the southwest for another 1,200 feet opens into a cavern. The sound of echoing footsteps comes from this tunnel.
Oh, it's our Pete.
Oh dear.
Hey, stop! I can hear footsteps. Stop.
Yes, it's our.
Do they go? Do they go away?
They appear to be, receding into the distance from the tunnel to the southwest.
Don't think they are ours.
Well, we know about there's a massive tribe of orcs or something here. We do not want to fight.
Someone keeps mentioning that.
Yeah, our range. We do have our ranger with us.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Tracks.
can I,
Yeah.
get a guess of how old they are, what they might be, something like that.
Okay. I'll get my Cthulhu percentile dice out here.
Naturally.
Ooh. Yeah, there are fresh footprints in the dust and dirt on the tunnel floor. They are roughly human-sized, and they are heading in. There are small steps towards the junction, and larger steps away.
So
Okay.
small steps are what?
The ranger could tell that whatever made these footprints walked towards a dungeon and ran.
Right.
And he's running
right.
the other way or
Yes.
something.
Yeah. That'd probably be a sentry, I would guess, who's running back to give the alarm or something. Let's not go that way. Let's go where the wind's coming from way.
Where the wind blows.
And yeah, whatever. Hopefully it's not a nuclear explosion causing that wind. But anyway,
Okay.
we need a solid rear guard, I think, because I think we're going to get attacked up the backside. Rangers are really good at not being surprised. I suggest the ranger goes to the rear.
All right, that works.
Yes, we've just tossed you in the deep end. And let's go, that way, not the supposed presumed orcish way.
I guess I'll walk the next 2,000 feet to the end of the tunnel.
Oh, are you heading southwest towards the orcs? Or are you going to continue southeast?
I don't know. I'm being sarcastic because everything's 2,000 feet.
I think it's 2,000 feet. Yeah.
Now let's not go the orcish way.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your marching order now, then, please?
I think I'll have to be up the front again.
Okay.
Do we have the sneaky type?
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
that's
at the back.
All right.
I'll go third in the middle because that seems like a safe. I mean, like a good place to be.
Okay.
Minion will go second.
Minion will go second.
I was wanting I was thinking the ranger needs to be at the rear because the orcs are probably going to come and attack us, and you're really good with surprise.
That works. I'll do that then.
Oh, I'll move Minion to the back then. That moves Werble to second.
How wide and tall is the corridor and passage we're in?
Oh, it's
it was made by dwarfs, and it's assumed it's far too wide for dwarfs to have carved it without use of lots of step ladders.
Yeah.
Far too tall.
So I think it's your typical 10 by 10, which happens everywhere.
Yeah. Well, on the map, it looks bigger. It's bigger. It doesn't tell you the width though. But okay, so you continue southeast. Okay, all right. Continuing southeast. I've just got to find the bit because it assumes you follow the orcs, but no.
No, we're not stupid.
Right. The text mentions the orc guard warning the orcs, but says that it doesn't say they'll do anything about the warning, other than not.
Oh, the orcs would just sit there and wait for us to attack them or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a learning module. It can't be overly complicated, and can't suggest to the DM that the orcs could then possibly seek to follow the party and what have you. And of course, I'm trying to play it as written, and it just says that he'll warn the orcs. So that's it.
Thanks,
That's it.
Frank. Deal another round.
Yeah. So The eastern exit is 5,500 feet down the tunnel.
And we're counting every inch of that, aren't we?
No. Yes. Maybe.
I can't read the rest of it because it assumes you've encountered the orcs.
Uh-huh.
This is so badly written. It's so badly written. So badly written. So yeah, you've reached the eastern exit.
And is it daylight? I don't know. Been here so long.
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to roll for percentage.
I think we've been underground about 30 hours, give or take.
It's quite a while. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And you went into it towards the end of a day.
Yes,
You
so
travel-
it's probably about I don't know, 3 in the morning or something, I'd guess.
Yeah. That would make sense. Yeah.
So you emerge into starlight. The sky is clear, and I'm making this bit up because there's no box text at all. all around you there is woodland. The starlight glistens through the trees. It doesn't sing. It doesn't walk in unison. Sorry, I'm that's a box text I didn't read out. The
You're
bandits.
embellishing it a bit, John. Come on.
Yeah.
Dare
And
you?
how dare I? And you can make out the rough trail of the old wilderness road heading down the hillside towards a river.
Dun, dun, dun.
I think with that 24 hours of rest that we had in the tunnels, we're probably okay to go a bit longer, aren't we?
I think so. Yeah.
Except for
Yeah,
you
we
horrible
go.
humans who can't see in the dark. But we don't care about you humans. You're unimportant.
I can see.
Except as me.
fine. Yeah.
Except as meat shields, right? Yeah.
You know what? I think that you're important, even if you don't think I'm important.
You're smoking something, aren't you?
He's a druid, isn't he? He's a hippie. Right. The terrain is much the same as the west side of the Dragon Teeth Mountains. A slope rolls
left
gently
side.
down to the woods, and in the distance, a river cuts through the forest. On the eastern side of the river, a spire pierces the green expanse, except it's night, of the forest. The path leads downhill to the southeast, yet in the general direction of the river and the spire. You hear in the distance the sound of chopping, wood being cut.
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell everybody, shh, quiet. You hear that chopping?
Illegal loggers.
It's a very low chopper.
Oh, yeah, that could be bad.
I-
If they're
I'm gonna
illegal, we could
I'll
stop them.
volunteer to scout ahead and come back with some information.
Yes, you should absolutely do
Then we'll
that.
go with
While he's gone, we'll go this way.
But I'll probably find you guys.
Oh, damn it.
What race is your druid?
Human.
Okay, so navigating by the light of the stars, which I'm assuming you can do being a druid.
Trip
Yeah.
thing.
You-
And I'm going to attempt to pass through overgrowth and tangled briar patches without leaving a discernible trail
Ooh.
Okay.
at normal movement rate.
Okay, so you all watch him as his silhouette deftly slips into the forest, and despite the fact he doesn't have any night vision, he doesn't trip over any jutting out roots or anything like that.
Rocks, on the other hand.
Maybe. And you can hear the sound of the chopping of axes and occasional scratching of saws becoming louder. And you start to hear laughter and rough, uncouth sounding voices.
I want to just get low to the ground and crawl around and on my stomach and try to get close enough to where I can see one of them and what they look like.
Okay, as I said, you don't have any real night ability to see in the dark apart from the light of the stars and the moon, which will give you silhouettes. And you can make out a small knoll ahead of you covered with trees. They see the silhouette of a tall, ancient tree in the center of the knoll. An ancient tree whose branches seem to spread protectively over the smaller trees and bushes. There are 4 figures gathered in the grove. 2 are sitting and drinking from a wineskin, while 2 others are cutting away at the mighty oak. After a while, because it assumes you watch for a while, the 2 with axes rest, and the 2 are sitting begin attacking the tree with their saw. The 4 are applying themselves to the particular task with vigor. They seem completely unaware of your presence.
I'm going to cast Entangle on all the creatures that are attacking the main tree.
Okay, all right. So, have you got the entangle spell details handy?
Yeah. One moment.
Okay, I have a question.
What's that?
This just goes along with the way this module is written. Why is there a 5-foot knoll with an oak tree growing out of his chest if people are hacking at it?
Knoll with a K. Knoll with a K, Daniel. As in the famous grassy knoll from a certain
3
event in
segment.
history.
3 segment casting time, range 80.
Yeah, plenty of range.
Yeah.
Area of effect 4 foot diameter. I'm gonna, if they're around the trunk of the base of the tree, I'm gonna try to get as many of them as I can.
Okay. Is it 4 foot diameter per level?
No,
No.
great.
4 inches or 4 foot?
Inch. It's
4
got
inch.
a verbal component though.
Yeah. I have to cast it while they're
18 seconds of chanting and other gibberish.
Yes.
Yeah, it
yes.
has all 3 components, all 3 things
Yeah.
needed. Verbal
4
somatic.
inch means 40 yards outside, so it's got a
It's a
massive
good one.
effect. It's a good one, yeah. So, and you can cast it from a good distance away. So I'm going to make a quick D6 roll to see if the orcs spot you. 5 or 6, they hear.
Woohoo!
You spot in the distance. Is there a saving throw for this?
No, up saving for half effect, which basically just they get hit with a slow.
Okay, because I haven't got my book open. So thank you for having your books open.
If you fail the save, you're 50% movement for the duration of the spell.
Which is only 10 minutes, 10 rounds.
Okay. So roots and vines suddenly erupt from the ground, surprising the humanoids, who let out curses in their guttural and coarse language. And you watch from the distance as these silhouettes, these pigmen silhouettes, are held fast by the foliage that you have commanded.
And of course, none of us are seeing this.
No. You might. Well, their voices are probably raised now, so I'm guessing you're going to be hearing in the distance.
I yell back to my companions. I need help. We're in a fight. Come quick.
Yeah.
You're
An
going to
avoidable fight. Yep.
I look around at the others. Well, we're not in a fight. We're just standing here. What?
Charge!
John,
After
can I
the
understand what's been said? Because I've got various languages. So
When you get close enough, you will be able to.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, what the hell? Move up quickly.
I also say the same thing in Elvish. Just in case the elf didn't hear it the first time.
Or he's just a snob, right?
So yes, Werble hears a familiar voice, the voice of an elf, speaking your language. But as you hurry down, the elves are able to see a little better. They're able to make out the figure of Gilbert Broccoli lying on his chest.
Oh no, they've heard him. Oh well, let's go on.
No, I'm trying to avoid being seen. Can't you tell?
Why? Where are you?
I can hear you clearly. Yeah.
They're over there, I point. I've got them entangled for the next few minutes. Why don't you dispatch them? Because they were trying to destroy the ancient tree.
Okay. Yeah, we could send them somewhere.
Send them to the afterlife.
Oh, that sort of dispatch. Oh, okay.
I slowly get up, get my shield on, get ready to walk up with those guys to the humanoids.
You know there's a duration on this spell. I don't think slow is going to help. I think we need to be faster if we want to deal with these things before the entangles runs out.
Well, it's up to you if you want to move or not.
Well, I'm assuming that they're orcs, right?
They are indeed. Werble is able to anyone who speaks Orcish.
Or sees in the dark.
Yeah, or is able to recognize orcs, and they are swearing and slurring angrily in their own language, blaming each other for their predicament.
Are they all held?
All four that you can see are currently wrapped up. Their ankles and their knees are completely entangled in this mass of roots and vines that sprung from the floor.
How close can I get without getting entangled?
I was going to say, we don't want to get too close to that, do we?
Okay, so if would you have centered the spell on the tree, roughly?
Yeah, I tell them just try to go within arm's reach of them. You should be okay.
40-yard diameter. 40 yards is 120 feet. You can't get any closer than you are.
Would he see signs of movement on the ground as he walks up to the area of effect? Okay.
Yeah.
You might see it.
So can I get within 30 without getting entangled? That's the question.
No.
I can't do anything. I want to kill him, but I can't. It's too far away.
40-yard diameter, so yeah. 40-yard diameter, so you can get 20 foot closer.
If only we had a ranger with a bow. Or a druid with a sling. Or spell chuckers. That'd be nice.
Or a halakala suggestions in chat.
Yeah.
I have a sling.
Kill them! Kill them! Oh. While I'm dancing around ineffectually with hand axes and hammers.
I mean, you can start.
I can fling them, but they fall short.
I could end the spell, and then you could walk up and attack them.
Don't do that. Just get these people with the bows and the slings or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. You've got some things you throw at them, can't you? Remember how I hit that eel with the rock?
Right. I'm going to march up quickly to our ranger and grab his bow and shove it in his face. Start shooting.
I was going to do that. I just got to get it out because, well, I guess you're going to have to go out.
No more excuses.
I start searching my pouch for my sling stones and my sling. I know it's in here somewhere. To get it out.
You mean this one? I'm a thief.
So, entangle. Duration 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not long enough.
Oh, plenty. Plenty long enough for you to.
Provided these people start attacking, yeah.
You're able to hurl your missiles and sling and shoot from a distance and turn the orcs into bruised pincushions. At
Kill
which
them.
point? Oh.
Oh. Uh-oh. What? What?
He's getting excited.
What?
I have got merch.
You what?
I get about 50 pence per sale of a t-shirt. Hurrah!
Oh, you can retire now.
Yes. I think I've sold 4 so far, and 2 of those went to Mage. And one had to be cancelled because they couldn't deliver Halakars in his size. So yeah.
Anyway.
Thank you, Mondo. Thank you, Mondo. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
One by one, the barrage, the orcs slowly fall silent under the barrage of missiles.
Good.
At which point you are aware. Hey!
Gee, you've started something now.
Absolutely. They've only been available for about 18 months and just not sold.
Well, you didn't advertise it very well, did you?
I've just put I don't do self-shilling all that much. And I've just put a link in the description of the videos. That's all it is. Anyway. You see a young girl emerge from the woods. She's clad in a robe of pastel colours and wears a laurel wreath around her head. Her big brown eyes are tearful, but she has a smile on her face. My home has been spared. Thank you, kind strangers.
They were not going to destroy that tree. I was not going to let them do it.
It's a tree.
But it's more than that. It's an ancient, wise tree.
You know, trees attack the rocks, right, with their roots.
It's even more than that. It is my home. My name is Persis, and to show my gratitude, I have a gift for you. Please wait a moment.
I love gifts.
And she walks through the vines. As the vines start to recede, she strides straight through them all and disappears into her tree. Within a minute or two, she returns, holding a small blue glass bottle containing a liquid. This will help you fly, she explains.
Hey.
Whoa.
Well, did you
How long will it last?
I do not
What
know.
witchery is this?
The druid doesn't get it. We cannot allow him to yeah, that's just bad idea.
What
He's
what do I
already
know
high.
about what do I know about the nature of this creature that I'm talking to?
She is of the Fae, definitely.
Okay. So I explained to everybody, this woman is part of the Fae. I have seen her in the forest before. She brings us a magic potion which can allow one of us to fly temporarily.
Yeah, she
All
said
right.
it would help us fly. Yeah, I've heard of those.
I'll add that to the collection of treasure for the party then.
And you are welcome to spend the night in my oak. Inside, no harm can befall you. Neither orcs nor dire wolves can enter.
I love a good oak. I'm in.
We're only like 3 hours from dawn though. Although I do need that 1 hit point of healing. And dire wolves are not fun.
It's
I'm
just
also
a
gonna guess-
scratch. It's just
also
a
gonna-
scratch.
I'm also guessing we're back to that stupid number of random encounters.
Possibly.
The
You are
forest at night is going to be dangerous. I say we camp here. This is safe.
But we only
Yes.
camped like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, we
Might be
didn't. It
insane.
wasn't long ago we camped. We've been sitting on our backsides for ages.
You do not wish to join me for some fresh wine and nuts and berries? You wish to brave the forest at night with the dire wolves that run?
Well, it's
Free.
morning.
There is
Fine.
still yet 3 or 4 hours of darkness left.
You
Yeah, but-
city
We could
folk
have
don't
some
seem
wine.
to understand. Out in the forest, we hang out and we camp all the time, every day.
Yeah, but some of us are really happy traveling at night too because we can see.
Very well. Have it your way.
But fine, if you really want to be nice and camp here, fine.
Hey, she's
can't
offering
argue.
wine. Let's try some
Yeah.
wine.
Yeah, but it's not proper dwarvish beer or anything, ale. It's just wine. Ugh.
Oh, just to give him a bottle and let's go to the table and we'll talk about it over the drink.
No,
In a
too late
tree.
now. I've withdrawn my offer. The bearded one has insulted me.
Okay, right, good. Moving on. Fix that
Quick,
problem.
shave him.
I go and talk to the dryad and I say, "What can I do to make up for this?
You are
my
guilty.
friend
You are
here is
guilty by
rude."
you are guilty by association. Yeah, you are guilty by association. I've given you one gift. I offered you more gifts, and your friend was rude. Be gone.
My charisma's 8. What do you expect?
I glare at the 8 charisma. And I say,
Yeah, it's only half of yours, right?
"This
And
was
to think that-
uncalled for.
And to
We
think I was
had
going
a
to
friend."
and to think I was going to advise you that you are on the correct path to find the golden boughs, and that the safest way to cross the river is down the bottom of this slope.
Oh, this is so suspicious because we never said a word about any of that.
No. Be wary of the cruel dangers that lie on the east side of the Wild River, and on the return journey, orcs might waylay you. So find a more southerly crossing.
Speaking of orcs, yeah, strip the bodies and all that stuff. See what is there to be found.
I'll
Should have
make
done
it
that
all.
before.
Oh.
The orcs were clad in leather armor and were carrying swords. They do not appear to have anything else upon them, apart from their chopping axes and a saw.
Okay. Nothing of value then.
No.
No.
All right.
I
Well, we can
take
just
the
leave that.
axes and the saws and I bury them.
Very well. It'll take a little while to do that. She returns to her oak.
I
Yeah,
explain,
I'm
this
very
this
suspicious.
this area needs to grow back.
Uh,
I don't think the swords and that are going to help the ground, though.
yeah. It'd
I
take a
didn't
while for
say
them to rust down.
swords. I said axes and saws.
Swords, sorry.
Apparently, there's a river.
Yeah, but
Why
the
don't you chuck
metal,
it
I
in the
don't think
river?
the metal's going to help anything. The wood on the handles will be okay. That'll rot down, I guess, but not sure about the metal. Probably
Just chuck
poison
them in the river
everything.
if you're worried. Why dig holes?
That might upset that nymph we saw.
Anyway, I'm all for just moving on, and apparently we're supposed to find a more southerly route, so I'm happy with that too.
No, just a voice comes from the oak. No, just on the return journey, you find the more southerly route.
We could try scouting ahead again. looking around, coming back, and then repeating. If we don't want to make a bunch of noise.
Yeah, it's totally up to you.
It's dawn. We can see dawn starting to come up. Let's move on.
I'm just happy to move on.
So do we go back to town or do we stay out here?
No, there's no town. We have to continue going east. I'm assuming to this. Is that spire where we're supposed to be going? You mentioned. That's to the east, isn't it? From here.
Well, the road goes through the mountains, which I guess we've come out of by the Wild River. Is that?
Yeah, I think we're across the Wild River and keep heading east to where the Druids are, which I suspect might be that spire if I've got it all right in my head.
Yeah. Hey, new friend there, Courgette or whatever your name is. You know where the Druids are, don't you?
Well, I have heard that they're around here in this region somewhere. I wasn't sure of the exact location, but I've been searching for it.
I think it's going to be everything we've had is east. Go east. So
I will probably notice signs of their settlement once we get close.
Well, we have a trail to follow. We have this old wilderness road, I think, which came out through the mountains. So if we get back onto that, keep going east, we'll find a river crossing, I assume, where we're almost certainly going to get attacked because reasons, and go on from there.
A voice comes from the oak. Yes, you must go east to find the druid and then return by a southern path that you can only find once you've been along the eastern path. Do not even bother. Yeah. Do not even try and look for it while going east because the module says you cannot find it then.
Understood, old voice in the oak.
Who is this overhead narrator?
Oh, the writer of the script of the Forest Oracle.
There's a script?
Sir Carl of Smith.
I keep looking for the railroad tracks.
Demigod of mid-80s TSR nonsense.
How the hell this got through? I don't. This is like a rough draft.
Absolutely.
It had potential. It just needed another
30
days
hours of editing.
of revision. It needed playtesting. It obviously never happened.
And reading.
It needed dismantling and rewriting. Yes.
I get what they were going for, but yeah. They missed.
The path goes down the hill, ending abruptly at a riverbank. And I'm adding in my own little description here. That you see the sun rising in the east, lighting up the boughs of the woodland in the hills beyond. The river runs full force, thrashing its way south over rocks and shallows. In parts, the river does not look too deep to ford. In other portions, no bottom can be seen. There is a sturdy-looking rope bridge across the river at this point, though.
Oh, dear. How useful.
That's not suspicious. Check for traps.
You're going to check the
bridge.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible. My chance of this is... it's 40%.
Okay.
It's not too horrendous.
Actually, before I get too close, I'm going to try and move silently or hide in shadows or whatever, just in case it's an ambush, which it probably is.
Okay. You try to creep down towards the bridge.
With my 21% move silently.
Everyone else in the party behind you hears.
Yeah.
Hey, I take offense to that. I'm kind of sneaky.
Yeah. But I'm playing a bell or something like that as I go, and I don't even have a bell.
But you make it down to the bridge without being molested. The rope bridge is shaped like a V with one rope in the center that can be walked upon and two ropes on either side used as handholds. The ropes appear to be quite solid.
Yep. Clearly, I can't check the other end at this point, but I'll do my best to make sure this end's safe. And then we send the druid first, right? Right? Arguments?
Nice.
Good,
Natural
you
stuff.
back
He
up?
knows about those things.
Yeah, he knows about ropes and bridges and stuff. He can do that first. Yeah, he'll be fine.
You want backup?
Back up.
I think if our ranger sits on this side in cover with his bow is probably a smart idea to begin with.
Right.
But I'll go first if you really want. That's fine. I think it makes some sense.
Okay. So,
But how long is the bridge? How far?
the module does not tell me that.
Oh, of course not.
500
It tells us distances, but not how long the bridge is.
No,
Yeah.
no. Looking at the dodgy piece of artwork that depicts the party trying to cross the bridge, I would estimate about 20 feet.
All right.
That's
And
not
how
far.
how far above the rocks below are we thinking?
Only a couple of feet.
Oh, okay. So if I fell, it's not going to hurt much.
It's gonna scrape your knee.
The river's
I
only
was
about
just-
1 inch
I was-
deep here. So.
I was thinking of tying a rope around me and so I wouldn't fall into the water and that sort of bullshit. But
I
You
go,
could fly
stop being so cowardly. Just cross. It's not that far of a fall. I say.
yeah, but
Not in shallow
the
water.
rushing stream and it being a dwarf. I mean, it's water. I mean, washing? What? No, all right, I'll go across. Screw it.
Water is good for you, man.
I reckon it's time for the potion of flying, maybe. Just in case.
It's fine.
I will not take a bath, and I quaff this flying potion and stay out of the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you roll me a 3d6? A 3d6 dexterity check, please.
Alrighty. Oh, there it is. Well, that's that's not. It's sort of cocked, but it's not. 10's fine.
Yep.
Well under.
Okay. Yeah, you have a few wobbles along the way because because everyone else would probably be crossing like that, but you're crossing like that. So it's just but yeah, and the water is rushing very quickly beneath you and battering hard against the rocks a little further down on the side of the river, and you get across the other side.
Huzzah.
Lovely. I'll take cover, observe the surrounding area, and wave for the next person to come across while I'm watching the bushes and whatever else.
I give him a big wave back, and I start crossing the bridge.
Okay, give me a 3d6 dexterity check, please.
Okay. 3d6. Nine. It's 8, so I didn't make it.
Oh! Having watched the dwarf, you think, it's going to be easy. And you're going to cross like that, more confident. And you're too confident, and the central rope pulls to one side, leaving you straddling it, and slowly you teeter and plop into the water.
You know that thing about not having a bath? Well, tough.
It's only comes up to my knees.
Can you roll me a d4, please?
that how many points of damage he takes as each leg goes either side of the rope?
I was going to say that's the ow.
Oh,
And
you're
can,
right.
you make, and can you make me another dexterity check, please?
This is for each ball hurt.
Oh,
Oh, that's not good. It's really not good.
Okay. You managed to get to the opposite shore, slightly bruised, very bedraggled. The jagged rocks cause 1 point of damage, but when you get to the other side, you find that your main weapon has been washed away down the river.
Oh, that's not good.
oh, where's my scimitar? Did anyone see where it went?
Yeah,
Didn't
it's
you
over there.
bury
Go
the
for it.
sword?
No, that was the previous night, back at the end.
I said that I would go from swords to plowshares later on in life, not now.
Oh dear. And you only get
Using
two
a
weapon slots, don't
plowshare
you?
as a major weapon's be difficult, wouldn't it?
You have a good point.
Depends if it's still attached to the plow.
Right, we have so two of you are now on the eastern bank of the river. Three of
I'll
you
go
on the
across. I'll go across. next.
Okay, Werble, having just seen the new druid tumble into the water and look rather silly.
Basically, situation normal.
I've made it.
You've made it. Yes.
2 under. Yeah.
Yeah. Werble is absolutely fine. Learns from the druid's mistakes. There's no overconfidence there.
I guess he
Slowly
just
one-
wants to be one with nature and get wet as well. That makes sense.
They say that I'm a good teacher because they look at what I do and they don't make the same mistake.
8% on what, Jerome?
It's a sanity roll, isn't it?
Yeah.
Me
okay.
crossing over.
Okay, you crossing over. It's a 3d6 dexterity check. You roll 3d6.
Oh, 3.
3d6. Yes. It's D&D, not Call of Cthulhu.
That doesn't look good.
He's an elven thief. His dex is 15.
Oh.
Just
And yet you're not doing thieving things. Oh, how dare you.
So yeah, there is a wobble though. There's a bit of a wobble. It wasn't quite as easy as you thought it was going to be, as you only beat your check by 1 point. So yeah, leaving just one person, Menion the ranger, bringing up the rear.
Right. What happened to my dice? Tell me. Okay. 3d6.
3d6.
Yep.
Yes, please.
This ought to be a walk in the park.
It ought to be. You've got a
Here
dex
comes
of
the
17.
18.
Oh, yeah.
Not an 18. Oh, damn.
It's
I
a
was
walk
hoping.
across a bridge.
Yeah. Did well.
Yep. Should be a 6, I think.
Yeah.
That's what I'm showing, but it's not rolling everything completely.
Yeah. So Menion, Menion crosses easily. Okay. You're all on the opposite bank of the river. Dawn is very much breaking now. But several snarling wolves, about the size of small bears, suddenly rushed out of the forest.
Bloody hell did they come from?
They couldn't have done that when we're on the other side of the river, could they? Oh, no. Initiative.
That'd been far too easy.
Surprise. Yep,
According
surprise.
to the rules of this module, they have a 1 in 10 chance of surprising you.
Oh.
But no, because they haven't rolled a 1, they are howling as they run. So they give themselves away, even though the box text has already told you they're running towards you. You're not surprised. We go straight to initiative.
All righty, here we go.
Of course we
And
do.
we get a 6. Woohoo.
Okay.
So you have the initiative.
Well, we've got missile weapons, so of course we've got the initiative.
There are 4 of them. And these
Well, as
walls are very
mentioned-
large.
I'm going to cast
As
Bless
mentioned-
on everyone.
Okay.
As previously mentioned, I had taken cover while everyone else was coming
Yep.
across. So I've
Yep.
hidden, or I wouldn't say hidden, but behind a rock or something. I'm going to chuck an axe to start with.
You're going to chuck an axe. Okay. Joker?
I will. Are we? How far distance are we?
They're about 30 feet from you. You won't be able to stab them this round.
No, I will sling then and
Your
just
sling.
get.
Okay. Daniel?
Many no close.
Okay. He'll close. And Brian, what will Buckley do?
Caleb Broccoli will say, I want to save one of these wolves. And he's going to attempt to cast animal friendship on one of them.
I think it's got a long casting time, doesn't it?
It's just got Bless casting time. It's 1 round. Bloody hell.
I think animal friendship's something like 10 rounds or something.
6 turns.
Oh, an hour.
An hour.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to work. Although I think during casting time they don't attack you. I think that's the bonus. I'd have to check the spell, but I think that's what it works as.
You want to continue with the spell, or do you want to change mind?
I'm going to change my mind. I'm just going to sling him.
Okay. Make your attacks then, please. So, the ranger is closing the distance to them.
All right.
The rest
I
of
miss
you-
with my axe.
Okay. Those of you who are slinging, make your slings. Sling attacks.
No, I missed badly.
Oh. Joker, roll me a d20, please.
D20. I will just do that momentarily.
John, do I cast my spell before everyone goes into combat?
No.
In that case, there's no point in casting it, is there?
That is true. That is true. You can change your mind if you wish.
Yeah,
Yeah, I will.
now
9.
Bless, I think, takes a turn to cast.
It takes a round.
It takes a round. Yeah.
It does? Okay.
Which
Because I
is
know
like-
whenever I use Angus, I always have to remember to cast it before combat.
Kurjo
Yeah, I
has
didn't
just
get the
missed.
chance, did I?
Kurjo has just missed. So, Werble, you are allowed to change your mind to do something different.
Yeah. I will prepare. I'll be standing there with my quarterstaff ready just in case. Probably defending the dwarf who's hiding behind the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I'm
You're
sorry, I've
protecting
now
my
got
rear.
we've got the knoll that's got grass growing out of it, or a tree growing out of it, and now we've got the dwarf hiding behind a giant bird. It's
Oh,
Okay, so I'm going to roll dices to work out who they are. They are because they can only engage this round. There are 5 of you, so it's going to be half d10, rounding up, rounding down,
looks
rounding
like
up.
animal friendship does look like a pretty good option actually, because that particular target is just going to sit there and do nothing for the entire casting time.
Yeah, I figured if we get a wolf in the party, we could use it to help
Yeah,
us
and you're
scout.
what are you third level?
Yeah.
So you can have up to 6 hit die creature, as long as they're their animal intelligence or
You
not
would be
above 10.
aware that these are more than just wolves.
Yeah.
These are not normal wolves.
They're
Would
hungry.
Which
they
which
fall
means
under the
they
animal
wouldn't.
category?
That was what I was thinking. That maybe that spell wouldn't work on them anyway.
It's worth considering at least.
Okay, so using the order that you are in my stream at the bottom, that's character number 5 in my order, which is half.
Naturally, behind the rock.
Yeah, but you've popped out from behind the rock.
Partially. I got partial cover or something like that.
Yeah. They'll be alerted to your presence because.
Yeah, that's fine.
Second, that one. Oh, that's Menian. That's the third one along. That's Kerjo. And I'm assuming the first one is going towards Menion because he was engaging them anyway. So that will have.
Yeah.
So at the end of the round, Menion has engaged into melee with 2 of these large wolves. Half has had a wolf approach him and is now in melee with it. And Kerjo is now in melee with another wolf.
Yay!
So I'd like declarations, please. The others in the party are not engaged in melee yet.
These are man-sized or larger, are they?
Yeah, these are large.
Okay.
Obviously, I've got my short sword out now.
Yeah. I am just going to check on the specific size of these.
Yeah.
Wolf, large. No,
Yeah.
medium. No, large. Oh, here we go. Another error.
That's a bit about.
Another error in the adventure, because according to their stats, they are dire wolves, but the text describes them as wargs.
Walks.
I can see the confusion, but the writer really should have checked that.
Or maybe they're dwarves.
So they are medium.
Dwarves? Yeah.
They're an in between.
Yeah.
Their size is medium. They have the stats of dire wolves, not wargs, even though the text describes them as wargs. There we go. That's an error I hadn't noticed before. So
Declarations.
Declarations, please. Yes.
Don't worry, it's a crossbreed. Don't worry.
I want to tell people to leave one of these alone. I have a 4-segment casting time spell. I'm going to attempt to charm a mammal.
Okay.
This one, the one on me. Do this one.
Yep. Okay, that one. I point to that one and I head over
All
there to begin whispering in its ear.
Just
Page
I think
55.
Yeah.
Page 55 of the 1E Player's Handbook.
Okay. So Daniel, you've got 2 in your face.
That's good because I got 2 weapons. One for the
Good.
Yeah. Actually,
One
no,
for each of them.
attack one.
Seeing as our ranger is under the weather there with us, I'll cast magic missile at one of them.
Okay. Kerjo, you are locked in melee with one of them. So are you stabbing it, or are you?
Now, would his magic missile go before my weapon attack?
One
Yes.
segment.
It's one casting. So,
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Of course, I'm
Then-
grabbing it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll wait and decide on which one I attack.
And half.
I'm guessing my dagger would go before that charm person, right? Because it's a 4 segment and the dagger.
Yes, your dagger. Yeah, your dagger.
Two. I will. Can I hold just for a moment and then let that happen?
Okay.
Like I'll let the wolves go first, essentially.
Okay. Right. Let's have a roll for initiative, please.
What the hell is that?
Okay.
Ah.
Here we go.
4. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yep. Yep.
Helicar has been let loose. Yeah.
You got it. That was it, Helicar.
Yeah, we didn't do well with initiative.
They say bards are the horny ones, but it's druids. You know, so many species, so little time. You know?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, they spend a lot of time alone, don't they?
Yeah.
Put your hands down my pants, and I know you'll feel nuts.
Don't leave your day job, will you?
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals. So let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Do it again.
My
now.
ears are bleeding.
Okay, two of them are going to attempt to bite Menion. One will hit.
Do they go before my magic missile goes off?
They've won initiative. So
Oh, sorry, I missed the roll. Okay.
yeah. One of them tears into Menion for 5 points of damage.
Ouch.
One attempts to bite half.
Are these? Okay. All right. Yep. Just definitely go nah.
And one attempts to bite Kerjo. The dice have turned. The dice have turned. I've got Halakar's dice tonight.
They're
Right.
really not that hungry today, are they?
No, they're not. No, they're clearly not. Despite the module saying that they will attack immediately. Right. So we'll go with the magic missile then next.
I've rolled it. I can't. I don't know. I hope you can see it. That's 4 points of damage. I
4
can't
points of
see it
damage?
on your main screen because you've got Halakar.
Yes.
Oh,
that
no, I knew
Helicarb.
I was commented there for a little while.
Well, it's in the way.
So you've zapped the one that's attacking half. No? Yes? No? No.
One of the ones.
No, that's the one that's going to get charmed.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you
no,
say
I'm
zap-
attacking one of the ones that's attacking the ranger.
Okay. Brilliant. Okay. No problem. Yes, because
And-
the charmed.
Does my segment start going through now?
Yes.
Okay.
What are the specifics for charm mammal?
Well, it says it's going to take 4 segments before I can get the spell off. That's the first thing. And then range is 8 inches.
Yeah, fine.
One area of effect, 1 person or mammal.
Yep.
Saving throw negates.
Negates. Yeah.
Any intelligence
Yes.
modifiers? Anything like that?
No, I don't think so.
No,
If you fail your saving throw, there will be a period of time between saving throw checks based on your intelligence.
yeah, but it's for this level, it's going to be months.
The massive wolf that it was just trying to bite half stops and sits and offers its paw.
Good stuff.
I say, good boy.
Oh! Oh! Okay, super duper. Let's have Kerjo and Menion to go next.
Okay.
D20s for your attack rolls. 2 from Menion. 2 from Menion.
Oh, one from Kerjo doesn't want to roll.
D10.
Okay, this is
A
my
D20.
longsword.
D20. That'll hit.
It'll
Okay.
work for sure.
It'll be, yeah, I definitely hit with my longsword. And then dagger
definitely
is
missed.
-2. Dagger would be,
That'll hit
nice.
as well.
Nice.
dagger would be
I-
17.
That'll hit. That hits. It hits. It hits.
So
so,
did we
yeah, you-
decide are they large or medium?
They're medium.
Okay. Damn it.
You still got Halakar up. The viewers can't see the dice rolls.
Oh, I'm sorry. There we go.
That's better.
5 and 3.
Okay. So, Menion, are you going to stab the one that isn't injured or the one that has just been hit by a magic missile?
The one that's injured, I just want to eliminate the attacks by killing what we can as soon as we can.
Okay, you've got a strength bonus, haven't you? To damage.
Yes.
And is it a magic weapon you're using?
No.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, it is.
Oh, the sword is, yeah.
So, the longsword does 7. The dagger does 4.
Excellent. Yeah, this large wolf is very much regretting its choice of dinner right now as you cause it to bleed heavily from hacking and stabbing at it. You could come in straw. I appear to have changed nationality, Mondo.
Yeah.
I shall henceforth be known as Yogos. Yogolopolos.
Oh dear.
Yogos Yogolopoulos. Anybody else to attack?
Yeah, I'm going to try and backstab. Obviously not the one that's on me that just got charmed.
Okay. Yeah. You'll be able to get behind one of the other ones that's otherwise engaged.
Oh, guaranteed hit there.
And that will hit. Who are you helping out? Kerjo or Many?
Kerjo, because reasons.
I keep missing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the reason exactly. So double this. I get 6 whole points of damage for a backstab.
And it's a plus.
Oh yeah, sorry, you're right. Yeah, so that's a whole 8 points.
Yay!
Excellent. Marco is thanking whoever gave him the membership. It was either Mercurius or it was Daniel. One of the two.
Of course it was me. It's always me. Just ask my wife and my parents. It's always me.
You're always blamed. So, yeah, I mean, you're more than welcome to join in, Straw, if you have time now. So, can I have declarations as actions? As one of them has now been charmed, 2 of them have been quite severely wounded, and 1 is still unhurt and still looking forward to his dinner.
I shall continue to attack from the flank or whatever, from the rear.
I just grasp my quarterstaff, prepare to defend if anything attacks me, or
Just hit them.
No, bad armor class and 6 hit points.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
There's backup characters prepared, so you'll be fine.
Anyone else doing anything different, or are you just continuing with what you were doing before?
I let my
cast
new
detect
pet get to know me, sniff me.
Okay. Roll for
Go
initiative, then,
around in
please.
the dirt.
Is that the dwarf or the
Here
wolf
we
you're getting to know?
go. Oh,
Yay!
that's good.
You have initiative. Deinonychus
Okay.
has faded into the background, as has Sir Tavine, because that's all we do.
They're
with
They're
players
on
who aren't-
rear guard. Yeah,
on rear guard,
they're
on
looking
rear
after
guard.
the campsite or something.
Right.
Baggage.
So make your attacks then, please.
All right, this is with a flanking bonus, I assume. Yeah, even that. No.
Yeah, and the warg is now very much aware of you, so
Yeah.
it might well.
But
turn
would
up
that
like-
give a bonus to the other person in this little?
Well, very possibly, very possibly. You make a solid argument, but we'll go to. So broccoli is petting and allowing his new pet to sniff him. As Daniel sits down, I'm going to need Daniel to roll some dice for Menion.
All right. Sorry, the wife didn't check the toilet and it was running, and I was like, wait,
2 attack rolls.
All right.
At least you have a bathroom. I don't have a bathroom.
First one's a long sword. Come on, roll.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus 2.
Yeah, that's not going to hit.
Yeah. It's not
Oh,
that
yeah,
bad.
no. No, probably not.
Yeah, because you get minus.
That would be a 9.
Yeah.
Because I'm minus 2,
Yeah.
but plus 1. So that'd be a 9.
No luck with the offhand attack either. So we move down to Kerjo. Yeah, you still have a large wolf in your face.
17.
But you do
That'll work.
17. You have hit it, and it's you and half on this one now. So roll your damage. Roll me a d6.
1.
Oh dear.
Yeah. In all your excitement of being presented with an opportunity to stab it, you sort of panic a bit and just
Yeah.
mildly caress its shoulder with the tip of your sword.
Roll charisma.
Werble, you have a chance to strike one of them if you wish.
Yeah, I'll go for it. I'll go for it.
Go on then. Which one are you going to go for?
Whichever one's nearest. I mean, it's one of the ones that's attacking someone else, so I'll go for that. Whichever.
Menion's still got 2 on him. So.
Yeah. So I'll probably go for the one I magic missile. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh bugger! It was nearly a 16.
that was looking good for a moment there.
It was looking good for a moment, but that didn't happen. No. So, what a poor round. What a poor round for you.
It started good. Well, last round started everything.
Your new friend is still giving paw, and his tongue is lolling out, and he's sniffing.
I give him one of my days of dry rations, and I offer it to him to eat.
We got some fresh-ish eel meat.
When a dog is even slightly hungry, how it's swallowed before it's even hit the ground.
Yeah.
I was lucky to get my hand away in time.
Yes. It has no table manners, no etiquette. You basically withdraw your hand, and it's and it's gone. Right. Menion.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the ones on you haven't even paid any attention at all to Werble. Werble completely whiffed with his attack.
Nerfed it completely.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're not AC 6, are you? You're better than armor class 6.
Ooh.
No, 4.
Menion.
AC
4.
4.
Okay. Yeah. Both of the large wolves fail to bite Menion. I don't know why.
Hit with my longsword.
It's not your attack.
Well, they're beating on me.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's
There go.
There you go. And there's one fighting half.
All right, I'll re-roll it.
Or
No,
not half.
it's going to turn around, spin, and come at me instead.
Well, no. Odds you, evens Kurjo.
Oh, fine.
It is you. Yeah.
Because I hurt it. Fine.
You did hurt it. And it sinks its teeth into you.
They're not evil creatures, are they?
Tearing you for a massive 3 points of damage.
Oh.
That's 30% of my hit points gone in one bite. How dare they?
And that is the round. Anything different? Or do we go straight to initiative? It's up to you.
Go to initiative.
So this will be segment 4 for my spell, right?
No, it is all cast. You've got it. It's your friend.
Oh, it's done.
Okay. All right.
All right,
So now I can. I'm going to ask it to help us fight.
I don't think it's going to work.
No.
It's your friend, but it hasn't changed its attitude to its own pack.
Yeah.
I think the best you can do is just have it sit there and wait.
I can still speak with animals and talk to it.
You can do. Yes.
Yeah.
I'd at this stage probably focus on keeping it out of the fight and use it in another fight.
Yeah.
Okay, they've won initiative. They're just going to repeat their actions from last round.
Naturally.
2 bites at Menion. Nom 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 nom.
Are you thinking that because they're wolves, he's not going to want to be fighting them?
I'm thinking it's you've charmed it, but you haven't like mind controlled or whatever. You've just made it your friend essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
You haven't changed its attitude to its own pack.
Okay,
Yeah.
12 points of damage to the Brave Ranger.
That's gonna tickle.
Okay. I thought about this last round. I had 2 hit points of damage. Had we rested after I'd taken that damage or not?
No.
Okay. All right. So how many points did I just take?
12.
Ouch.
One bite at half. That hits armor class 5.
Oh bugger! They're not evil, are they?
No.
Damn it!
All right.
Oh, what about those? What about the braces that we found?
Oh, you're wearing those, are you?
Yeah.
Right. Here's where the module does another daft thing. You've just found this out.
Yeah.
They are bracers +1. They're not bracers of defense. I can only assume that they're
They're gonna
+1
be-
protection, like a ring of protection +1.
That's what I was thinking. So that gives me. Oh, I got an armor class of 5.
That's
Yeah,
much
not
better,
enough.
isn't it?
They are bracers +1, so they don't operate as bracers of defense. They haven't
That's
used
good.
the correct terminology for the.
Yep.
So
No,
that's
unfortunately, that is still just a hit.
okay. Nom 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 nom.
Crap. Yeah, I'm still up though. Just
3 points of damage. Your turn.
all right. Get this in
How-
there.
How many?
Yes. Yes, it's a hit. It's a 3 points of damage.
What are you saying, Brian?
How many of us are hurt and maybe down right now? Is Daniel's character still up?
Yeah.
As the famous movie quote goes, I feel a little woozy over here.
It's just a flesh wound. You're fine.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
So yes,
Things that
yeah.
affect them.
Next.
Who's next? Who's going next? Who wants to roll their attack? We'll do something different.
I want
Right.
to
Go.
heal somebody.
You wanna
Got
hit
3 points left.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that for my declaration.
Kurjo's hit.
Oh, let's go.
D6.
3.
That's better than the one you rolled last time. Yes, this time you compose yourself a little better and stab your short sword into its side. And let's enter.
Uh-huh.
Roll your you've cast Cure Light Wounds on Menion, yeah?
Yeah.
I thought that was on me.
5 segments, isn't it?
5 segments. Okay, Menion has his attack first.
Okay.
Menion, make your attacks.
Okay, this is the long sword. Yeah, no. I probably cut myself.
You were distracted by the druid moving towards you.
Okay.
It's another threat.
And
that's
the
better.
dagger would be a 14.
That will hit. That will hit.
Okay, cool. And wait, no, I'm sorry.
Dagger. Yeah, that's default.
Default,
Yeah.
that's correct, yeah.
Great.
Yeah, that was correct.
Oh, versus large.
You drive
Another
that
minion.
dagger. You drive that dagger into the jaw of the wolf that's trying to bite you. This one has already been severely wounded, and it's lost too much blood. Weakened, it sinks to the ground.
Okay, so I'll attack the other one
Okay.
this round. Or not. I'll wave my quarterstaff in the air again to make it look impressive. And next round I'll prepare a cure light. So.
And roll your healing now, then, please, Brian.
Okay.
Oh no.
The
1 to
gods of
8.
the forest
Oh, that's
are
true, 1 to 8.
imbue Menion, I believe. Is it Menion or half? Whoever you touch with the light of the gods of the forest for a massive 1 hit point.
It's going to be the dwarf that had 3 left.
The dwarf.
All right.
Okay, so half is getting a hit
Does
point.
that even work? That's the question. Anyway, I'll take
I
it
don't
for
use
now.
that rule. You can have
Yeah.
you can have spells.
I never do either, but I'm just curious to how it works. 40 years of playing, I've never really wrapped my head around that one.
No. Right. Anybody else got an action this round at all? Are we done? I think we are.
I think we are.
We have been
Here we
done.
go again.
There are
Yeah.
2 remaining fighting, and they're still being driven on by hunger. In other words, they have passed their morale check.
You could do you've still an animal friendship spell, right?
I do have that left.
And that would take one out of combat immediately for an hour while you're casting.
Yeah.
There's no saving throw for that hour. So that's a possibility.
Yeah, I think we should get 2 of these wolves charmed, so to speak.
Yeah. Anyway, initiative,
That's
here we go.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do next round.
Okay.
Here we go. I think we got it. Oh, for
No.
fuck's sake.
Damn it. Spoiled. You'd have had it if it wasn't for that cursed Yogg.
All right. Here we go with the knife. 13 with flanking bonuses. With a THACO 20.
13 with a factor of 20.
Flanking?
50-50 whether you can flank it. 1 to 3, yes. 4 to 6, no.
Okay.
Yay!
That's gonna-
There you go.
That'll be a win.
There you go. Yeah, because he's got 2 of you. It's fighting.
So 4 points.
4 points of damage. Yes, that one is slain. Between you and Kurjo, you have whittled that one down with lots of little stabs and snicks, and there was that caress from Kurjo as well.
Yeah. All right. So we sit here for another hour, I suppose, while you cast your spell, and maybe, hopefully, it fails its saving throw, and woohoo.
The final one stops and looks curiously at the druid, and curiously as well at its companion that is still sitting there begging for more food, and decides that the druid might possibly be its friend.
I think the spell component for that is food anyway, isn't it? For animal friendship.
Yeah. Piece of food attractive to the animal subject.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing the rest of you will sit down and observe the druid doing his woo-woo stuff.
Well, I'm casting Cure Light Wounds on the ranger. So
Okay.
he looks pretty battered at the moment.
All right. I'll subtract another food from my backpack.
I'll toss some eel at the first wolf.
3 points back for
Trying to make
lovely
friends
ranger.
without getting too close.
He sort of goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Daniel,
But hey, I'm giving it food, right?
3 hit points back.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I had my spell components for that.
Okay. And thus, let us make the saving throw. It doesn't make the saving throw at the end of the spell. So you have a friend.
Is that one wounded?
And the duration is permanent.
Cast it does saves again in a few months.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you the stats of the 2 friendly wargs that you have in the party. because that has been quite an interesting acquisition. It's easy. It's easy. It's easier if you control them. So these wargs you have, they're not actually wargs. They're dire wolves. I've got to remember they're dire wolves, not wargs. They're AC 6, move 18, 18 hit points each, one attack at a 2d4 damage. And they have a THAC0 of 16.
That's pretty decent. What's the hit dice?
Yeah.
3 plus.
Yeah. That's pretty decent. One of them's probably better than one of our fighters, to be honest.
Yeah, we got a good ally here.
Yeah.
Two of them.
Both are unwounded?
Both of these are completely unwounded.
Cool. I think as long as we keep fed and happy. Yeah.
They seem to have forgiven the fact that you've slain 2 of their pack as well.
Oh, we'll butcher them and feed them to the 2 we've got, right?
Careful now. This is we want to keep them on our side.
It's meat.
Let's give them the eel.
Yeah, I have. I've been giving that first one a bit of eel while you were doing your spell.
I can't imagine why you would want to eat that stuff, man.
No.
Yeah. Because we haven't smoked that eel or anything. It's just still from when we cut it up like 6 hours ago, whatever it is.
I don't know what would happen if you smoked it, man.
You'd have written this module.
Probably done a better job.
Okay. So yes.
So I'm down to 40% of my hit points. I forgot to add that healing on.
Do you need some help?
Menion's down. Oh yeah, I definitely will. Menion, I think you took a bit of a hammering too, right? He's just
did.
on us for the moment.
Yeah.
He's got about 20 total, I think. Minions.
Suggest that, well, you've got an hour-long casting time. We should probably set up camp somewhere here near the river. We've got water supply, all that sort of stuff.
And rest again.
And rest again. Absolutely rest again. Do the whole 4 hours on the... we worked out 5 hours, you get 4 spells. And if
there's no time constraint with what we're doing, is there?
No, people are only going to starve because the crops have failed and so forth. But there's no mentioned time constraint. We could be 3 years and they'll still be alive. Yeah.
There's those D20s appeared again. There we go.
Oh, good thing is we got our backs to the river.
So who wants a cure light that I've got left at the moment? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down 16 out of 24.
Yeah, you're better off than me.
Yeah, there is that.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, for God's sake, I only get 1 out of it. Oh.
So are we gonna rest?
I think let's do the 5 hours sitting here. So that's 4 cure lights from you.
Yeah, I can do that.
And our druid can do a little bit after as well.
So let's do another one on you.
Does the druid have good berry?
For fuck's sake!
Oh my god!
What is wrong with you?
Oh, owlbear is not happy. Okay, let's try another one.
All right, I'll take it. Oh,
No!
what the hell?
Oh my god!
24. What's the odds of that?
All right, and now, Daniel, for the ranger, and you've got a cat waving at you.
Yeah, he's pissed. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. The ranger will get 8, I'm sure. Hang on.
You're rigging this. You're rigging. Oh my god! You can't step up.
I think it's going over the head of my dwarven friend there. I think I'll better try another one on the dwarven friend. 7.
Yeah, that's
there you
yeah.
go.
Right.
if
there we
we
go.
started there, I would be fully. Oh my god.
Oh,
All right, so
dear,
that's
oh
your
dear.
4. How many first levels or second level spells, rather, can the druid cast?
Second level spells. What are we trying to figure out on this?
Cure light.
Raise
How
you
many
1,
can you
I
get?
raise you 7.
How not to heal anyone? That's how.
I can memorize 4 cure lights a day. Is that going to bring us within 1 day? Will we get up
Oh,
to
easy.
full?
Yeah, should do. I mean, how many does Minion need now? He needs another, what, 8, is it?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
so
how many
throw,
do you
throw
need?
a cure light there. I'm
So
done.
we'll spend a day dedicated to healing before we.
Oh, we don't need a day. We don't even need a day.
Yeah,
We need,
the AD&D
no,
spell
kids-
recovery rules are slightly wonky.
The-
You can do it in 4 hours.
5.
The
You need
good
4
thing
hours
with
rest
good
plus
berry.
15 minutes per spell
Yeah.
if at low
Yeah.
level spells.
Oh dear.
Well, I
So
guess
I
we
think-
just keep on rolling then.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
You
you
have
can
to
throw
cast
however
good
many of
berry.
them on there.
You get, I forget how many.
So I'm gonna
afraid I only have
try.
very tiny bandages to band-aids to put on you rather than bandages. That's what the problem was.
Yeah. So if we manage to avoid random encounters for 11 hours, then we're all back to full, whole new spell selection, the whole lot.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Well, you've gone 5 hours so far with no random encounters.
All right, so that's got
Bit of a shock.
first round. That means our cleric's out of spells. Our druid would be
And
just casting their first heal right now.
And
And
it is now mid-morning.
And in between resting times, I'm going to be using animal friendship to teach a trick to these wolves.
What trick would you like?
Attack.
Attack. Okay.
And I'm going to point at an enemy and say attack, and they're going to run after it and rip it up.
Which member of the party do you want to practice this on?
No, we're going to use an effigy stuffed with plants.
Remember, the command word is nuts. That's the.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. Castrate.
We'll use like effigies and pillows or something.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. Yeah. Training for each such trick must be done over a period of 1 week. So, yes.
Oh, I
At the
have to
moment
start. I have to start early, right?
Yeah. At the moment, you're going nuts, bite, and they're just looking at you.
Dear.
Give me some more of that eel. We're going to need some positive reinforcement.
I'm just going to step away
Well,
for a minute. I'll be right back.
Well, it might be a good idea to have a 5-minute break about now, but I'm just going to say the way I'm going to play it is if you are directly threatened, they will defend you.
Okay.
But there is a chance they'll attack your enemies because they're not yet friends with your friends.
Speak with animals would help speed that along, wouldn't it? Or make it easier?
I mean,
Yeah.
Can you speak with animals yet?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. So I tell them, look, these guys right here, don't bite them. I tell both of them, do not bite these guys.
They feed fish, we not bite.
Yeah.
Agree.
We'll find some other stuff for them later too.
More
Let-
fish.
Let them know that we'll keep them fed as much as we can.
All the fish.
I tell him they want all the fish, they said.
Yeah, well, yeah, have fish, have eel, whatever.
Oh my
Nom,
god.
nom, 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 nom,
Num 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 num.
Those are their terms.
Yeah. Of course, we could be in the desert or something like that, and they want fish. Yeah, that's going to work.
They've got a taste for fish now. They've got a taste for fish now, and any creatures from the dog family, they love fish. I've owned enough dogs to know exactly what dogs think of fish.
All right.
I have an idea. Why don't we get a couple cats? Because if they're like my dog, they'll eat the cat turds and be happy.
Oh.
So
Oh.
we can have the sparkly Tootsie Rolls. Oh,
Oh.
you know.
Oh. No. Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
Moving
dear.
on. That was information we didn't need to discuss.
You know, I didn't know that the Rangers thought about those things when they're out in the
Well,
forest.
it's called conservation. I'm recycling.
Let me tell you about conservation, Mr. Ranger.
Oh, you've got him on a rant now.
Oh, yeah, I started with
I
the
go-
Druid.
I go on
Yeah.
a 10-minute rant about conservation and how the Rangers get it wrong.
You would think that the ranger would know better than to start the druid.
Here,
Anyway.
if your native language had not both been common, I would have narrated it as you were talking about constipation by mistake.
Well, I'm going to walk 5,000 feet down the tunnel to talk to him about conservation.
Oh dear.
All right.
Do we get our 11 hours with no encounters?
Well, do you want me to keep rolling D20s, do you?
Well, the cleric right now is out of spells. The druid has used one, I believe, maybe two. So we're going to need another 5 hours sitting here.
For each time I rest, I'm casting 2 Speak with Animals and 2 Animal Friendships. And I'm also casting 4 of the Cure Light Wounds, which are second level.
I wouldn't,
Hang on.
because you don't need to cast Animal Friendship again or Charm. And every spell that you cast, that's an extra 15 minutes we're sitting on our backside.
And I think the healing's done now. Anyway.
Yeah, healing's done. Now it's recovering of spells. this second half of resting.
All right, let's go ahead and recover, and let's make like a tree and get out of here.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so did
Uh-oh.
Did
There's a
Minion
one.
get his remaining 8 back or not yet?
I believe so.
Okay, all right, cool.
So, John, quick 5-minute break, yeah?
Yes. You can all have a quick 5-minute break.
Okay.
Oh, dear. We're in the shit now, aren't we?
Who can play tomorrow morning early or afternoon, depending on when
I can't.
you're in the busy shop still?
No, I'm in the back in my main shop, but we are going through the refurb at the moment.
Oh yeah.
And tomorrow we've got an electrician in sorting out our burglar alarm. We've got the carpenter / joiner in, who has made us a load of shelves and cabinets. Who will be fitting all of those. We'll be attaching lighting to those cabinets, and we'll be filling hopefully by the end of the day we'll be filling the cabinets with all the new stock that is due to. With half of which was delivered today, the rest is due to be delivered tomorrow. So
That
yeah,
means hopefully Sunday or Monday you'll have a kind of quote unquote new store. It'll be pretty cool.
we're hoping it's all going to be finished by Monday.
Yeah, that would be awesome though.
Yeah.
Because I know whenever I had to do a reset, restore opening, it was always cool when you finally get everything done. And everything's fresh and new. Yeah, it was always neat.
Let me see if I can find a picture and share it with you all regarding how it now looks. Just bear with me. Oh, I can't. I haven't got my Facebook login on this computer.
That's all right. I tried logging into Facebook while I'm doing the game, and it's being a pain in the ass.
Pain in the ass.
Bless you.
Oh, bloody hay fever. I hate it.
I'll share. Actually, I can get into if you're all on Discord, I can send. I can paste it up in Discord.
If you post on Discord, I'll look at it after we play the game
Yeah.
because it's slow.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware.
Yeah.
Go away, Discord pop-ups. Let's go to general chat, and I'm going to add a picture.
Actually, maybe I can bring it up. No, I'm still in Discord, so yeah.
That's how my shop looks in Discord now. That's how my shop looks now.
Is it in general chat?
In general chat
Yeah.
in Discord.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not looking bad. I like the sign writing.
It is nice, isn't it? It is nice.
It's a nice font.
Who's doing
The only thing I would probably change slightly is change the font on Vapors to sort of a more misty, sort of ethereal sort of font. Maybe. Like it's almost blowing away in the wind, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to find it.
what you can't see there is a sign in the left in the other window on the front as well, which says "Relax, it's just vapor," but that isn't lit up in that picture, so you can't actually make it out. But they're both on the signs are lit, and they're on a timer. So at 4 o'clock each night, they come on, and to coincide with dusk beginning, and look really bright. You can't see it in that picture because there was too much daylight. But there you go. That's my shot.
Lovely.
And that's me taking the picture, and the boss stood next to me. He's about 6'4", and I'm not.
I only see one person there.
There's me. I'm the left-hand window is me taking the picture, and the one on the right.
I see maybe a garden gnome.
Yeah, I'm the garden gnome. He's a tall man, is Naz. So, but I tell you what, he spent a lot of money on putting the shop back right.
Yeah.
That's just... I mean, the previous owner who passed away last year had 2 or 3 years since the pandemic and all the shutdowns and whatever. He'd been very much going hand to mouth. He could just about afford to pay the bills and restock the shop each week because the pandemic shutdowns had crippled him. So both the shops had started looking quite tired. But now he passed away last year, and Naz, who's been our supplier for the last 10 years or so, stepped in and put some money into the business, allowing us to renovate both shops.
Yeah, that's
nice.
nice.
Really nice. Really nice. Because I could have taken over the management, the lease on both shops, but I've got no money behind me. So
Yeah.
it would have been a risk. If it had gone wrong, I would have been in trouble.
Yeah. And
yeah, I had a chance.
I used to be a commercial real estate manager, and I have seen a number of businesses go down the gurgler rather quickly.
Yeah,
It
I had a
doesn't take
chance when I was 28 or 20. Yeah, so you're looking 26 years ago. I had a group of investors wanted to back me on a gun store. I would have had an indoor shooting range, 20 spots, with off-street parking, and 3 stories in a large building. It was the old National Guard building. It would have been perfect. But it's like, guys, I just bought a house. I just got married. I have a child now. And I at least have a salary job, like you just said. I'm like, within a year, I might be out of a job. I can't take that risk.
Yeah, that was the
I'm
risk.
bringing home X amount a week, no matter what.
Naz stepped in, paid off a couple of overdue bills that Ed hadn't managed to pay, and they came to about $3 or $4 grand. That would have wiped me out pretty much.
Yeah.
And then, but our other shop, being on, it's in a high street location, it started really picking up. And the manageress there, she's quite well known. She's got 4 kids in the local school, so she knows all the mothers. And having her there really helped. It really sort of picked the shop up. So as that shop was really starting to pick up, the high street was getting busier. Naz was pumping the money back into the shop, and he managed to completely pack it out with a lot of things that because he's been a wholesaler for 12, 13 years. He's got all the contacts I wouldn't have. And he's able to get in loads and loads of new stuff just at the right time to catch the increase in trade, and it shot up. I wouldn't have been able to do that. And now the money he's made from that over the last 12 months, he's pumping into my shop with a view. He knows it's never going to be as busy because we haven't got the footfall, but because it's going to have more stuff in that he's able to buy in bulk. It's going to have better profit margins.
Yeah.
So it's half the rent of our high street one though. So our one,
location can be an absolute killer for rents.
Yeah, the rent is really cheap on my shop, whereas our high street one, it's really expensive. So the high street shop has to do a turnover of at least twice what mine does in order to break even. But it's the way it is. It's the way it is. I had to work out all those figures because I'm the numbers man.
When I was managing KB Toys, was on the same end of the mall as Big Lots was. They were owned by the same corporation. That's why I went from one company to the other. Of course, my toy store was a lot smaller than Big Lots, which is like Kmart, Walmart. But KB Toys was $15,000 a month. My Big Lots store was $85,000 a month. That was just our rent.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Anyway, I think that's our 5 minutes, right?
That's our 5 minutes. Yes. Yeah.
Let's move on. The encounter, which you apparently rolled a 12 for.
I did. Yeah.
So 12 giants come stomping over the hill and kill us all.
While your clerics, your cleric and your druid are communing with their deities, the 2 dire wolves start howling. And,
you get a warning. That's good.
Oh, and you can hear this crunching of heavy footsteps, multiple heavy footsteps.
Okay.
And the breaking of twigs and the rustling of leaves, and these footsteps are getting closer. And
take cover.
The dire wolves are looking very uncomfortable.
Take the dire wolves and say, come back here. Get away from this area.
They look at you a little confused.
Unleash the hounds.
Yeah. That's why we got them now, right? Release the hounds.
Let the puppies free.
Show them the old titties to me.
Let's flip the dogs of war.
And the one that you're able to, you've been speaking to says, bad, danger, friend, danger.
I tell him, are you ready to defend us? We may be attacked.
Defend you.
Yes. That's good enough. Yes. That's the answer I wanted.
Yeah, you and you alone. Yeah, gotcha. Typical bloody druids. Anyway, let's see what's coming.
Okay.
How many?
According to the Forest Oracle's surprise rules, neither side is surprised in this
Of
encounter.
course.
And what is it we're not surprised by?
What is it you're not surprised by? Three very large, mottled browny green lizards slinking, trying to slink up to you through the undergrowth. But
This is me.
Oh, dude, I'm in this all the way.
these aren't
That's
lizard
more
men,
animals.
These are just lizards,
That's all.
Animals to add to the collection, right?
and they hiss, and they're forked tongue, and the wolves go.
And throw an axe.
Okay, I'll have you off initiative, please.
Do that first. Oh, not that one. Go this one.
Beat 3.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so they react more quickly.
But missile weapons, right?
Yeah, but there are 3 of them. I'm just going to roll to see their targets. Oh, okay. So, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, that's not good.
One goes straight for Menion, and 2 make a beeline for the little dwarf, who will just be a morsel.
Of course.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
there a tree I can climb?
They have the initiative, so they. But you'll get to throw your action before they get.
But they've got to cross an area, so surely that slows them down. And I can.
Shall we see how far away they were? They were 50 feet from you.
Can I climb a tree?
How much did you lose initiative by?
What did we get? 1. Yeah.
It was 1.
Yeah, you'll get a couple of segments of attempted movement. So yeah, make me a climb walls roll. You're under pressure here.
Right.
You're under pressure.
Yep. Oh, with style and panache.
Dun, dun,
Hello,
dun,
Richard.
dun, dun.
That's a 65 or 56? Doesn't matter either way because my it's a 76.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, 2 of them close in on you, and just as they close in on you, you disappear up into the foliage.
All right,
The
that's
other one is closed in on Menion.
Hopefully they can't climb.
We'll soon find out.
But I do have the height advantage, so there's that.
So you lost initiative. Any of you with melee weapons, you've been closed in upon. So under the engagement rules of AD&D First Edition, you cannot attack this round. But anyone with a missile weapon out can make an attack, but you do have the chance of hitting Menion. Or no, not even half. So if you've got a missile weapon out, I'll let you fire it.
All right, I'm going to shoot a sling bullet at one of them.
What, you don't have an animal friendship spell ready to go?
No.
Oh. Anybody else going to be missiling?
No.
No.
No. Daniel, you've been closed in on you, so you can't use missiles. Right. Okay. Let's have some declaration. Oh, your 2. They pursued you, so you're they pursued half. So none of them went for the druid. So it's going to be completely random which ones the wolves go for. Okay. I have rolled. Right. Declarations, please.
I'm going to prepare to defend myself.
Okay.
We're all
Dropping
getting
hammers
new-
or axes stuff.
We're all getting new leather boots and belts.
Okay.
Just wait for that. Come on, get ahead of yourself.
I'm gonna get behind my wolves and get another sling stone ready to strike something with.
Actually, John, can I change that? I'll cast a spell.
Cast a spell. Okay. Kurjo,
Obviously, with my short sword.
you're going to try and stab him with your short sword. Okay, let's have an initiative roll then, please. Thank you.
Ooh, 4.
Alrighty.
It's 4.
But didn't we do initiative already? That was the missile round. Doesn't matter, but they still won.
The previous round was just closing the distance mainly.
Yeah,
A few missiles
yeah,
went off.
we've done it or whatever. Anyway, moving on.
You're done with that.
They
You're
still
done with
won.
that. They still won. Yes. Okay. So let me just right. One of the wargs has closed in on one of the ones that is at the base of the tree, and that lizard will turn to try and bite the warg and will miss. The other lizard, so there's now a warg over by the tree, so the other lizard will try and bite that warg as well and will miss. And there's one on Menion. Ooh, solid bite. It says it's a 2, so yes, it's probably just bruised you, Minion. It was unable to penetrate your armor, but it's caused a little bit of bruising as it tries to bite you with its massive jaws. These lizards are big; they are large, so adjust your damage rolls accordingly. I think we'll have the spell first. If is it a quick spell?
Yeah, 1 segment magic missile. I'll do it against the one that's not the 2 that are biting the tree. I mean the wargs against one that's biting minion. So
okay, yeah.
Woohoo!
Ooh, your missile strikes
5 damage.
Yeah, that strikes that lizard. It might now consider you to be food. We'll find out.
Missile?
Brian, yeah, do your sling, yes, please.
Okay. I'm going to hit the one that Andy just hit.
Yep.
Yes.
And you will. You will,
actually
yes.
do. Yeah.
It's a sling bullet. You'll do D6 plus 1 against a large creature.
Oh, D6 plus 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 5.
Okay. Moving down the list. Or actually, we'll go with the other one doing missiles. Half. You were throwing things from the tree, weren't you?
I'm going to literally drop the hammer.
Go on it. Go on it.
It's going to be, it's probably an AC 5.
Is the magic number.
Woohoo!
Ooh.
Hammer does a D4 against these.
Yeah, there you go. 3 whole points.
3 whole points of damage. So yeah, bonk, the hammer hits the lizard on its head, and it barely notices. Menion, you've got a lizard in your face. It has just been magic missiled.
And bulleted.
And bulleted, yeah.
Okay, you remember my sword is +4 versus reptile.
Ooh.
Yes, it is.
Nice.
So I'm +5 to hit, +4 on damage.
That's convenient.
Oh, that's why I said we're all going to get new boots and belts.
What's your strength?
It's
that's
16.
My strength is a 16,
16.
strength 17. I rolled really good. Fortunately, John was there when I rolled. So,
so an
that's a
8.
13.
13. 13 total, isn't it?
He's got 16 strength, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so +1 damage. Yeah, not to hit.
Yeah.
So it's +4 to hit, +5 damage.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
12 with a THACO of 18 is AC 6. miss by one.
That figures. All right, now my dagger. That sucked.
That's a miss as well.
Damn it. All right. They
Jojo,
surprised me.
Where are these boots you promised us?
Nice. I like my wife every Christmas.
Yeah, so
Where's
you
Joker?
disappoint her too, don't you?
Yeah.
Joe, make your attack roll, please.
Here we go.
The boots are in the mail.
In your own time.
I'll probably have to resort to my boots if the sword keep playing up.
Well, yeah, I can see you've been in and out of Albert because you're in 5 times at the moment into this, and that is a miss. That is a miss.
Nice.
Yeah. Anybody else still to attack?
I'm going to kick
2
it.
wargs. 2 wargs. Brian, would you like to roll for your pets, please? I will tell you
Yes.
they need an 11 to hit.
Oh,
Nice.
Yum, 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 yum. Okay, well, the damage for the first one.
2d4.
Yeah. That was 5
and 4.
and 4. Okay. So the first one, I've got here warg attacking the one that was on Menion, and the warg leaps onto the lizard's back and tears into the back of its neck, breaking its neck.
Oh, good
Yay.
stuff.
The second warg attacking one of the ones that's towards the bottom of the tree, sinks its teeth into the tail of the lizard, and it lets out a frustrated hiss.
Lovely. You around?
Yeah, please roll for initiative.
Oh, God damn it.
That's my healing rolls. I mean, you know.
Oh, well, we
Hey!
still win. There's
That's
that.
a win. That's a win. That's a win. You have taken the initiative. Off you go. So, yeah, there's one dead, one's wounded, and one of the ones that was near the tree fighting the warg by the tree is still unharmed.
Well, I'll drop the other hammer.
Okay.
Which misses.
Jerome with a 13. That will only hit armor class 8 because you've got no pluses. It's a miss.
I'm going to missile.
Actually, Jerome got 4. You get +1 to hit because you're using a sword and you're an elf. So
Yes.
still a miss. Still a miss. Your AC 7. Go on then. Do your missile, Brian.
Yeah, I rolled a 9. I don't think I hit AC 5.
No. And did you do your hammer there, leg breaker? You did, didn't you?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Andy, anything from Werble?
I will quarterstaff it.
Quarterstaff a lizard. Okay.
Yeah.
Mighty Werble. Brave Werble.
Stupid Werble. Hang on, I'm trying to put my owlbear shrunk. Let me get it. There we go. Let's see what I can roll. And that's not going to do it.
Incompetent Werble.
Exactly. Yes.
Yes.
Waving the stick around again.
Yes. Still to go, though, we have Menion and the 2 wargs. What? I keep saying wargs. They're not. They're dire wolves.
Yeah.
Menion,
Got
do your worst.
Got to come with some names for them.
Okay,
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
Hmm.
is oh
One
mother
fly.
Oh my
fuck
God.
Christ. Dagger. 13.
work.
With your penalty,
That's AC.
That would be a 13 with the penalty.
Yes, AC 5.
AC 5 is a hit. Yes.
Yay.
It's only a D3 though against large creatures.
Okay, hold on.
But +1. So roll me a D6 and halve it.
Yep. 1 plus 1, 2.
2 points of damage. Which one were you attacking? The one that has already been wounded, or the one that hasn't?
The one that has been.
Trying to make it a has been. Okay, Brian, would you like to roll for your 2 pets, please?
Yep. They have 16 Thaco each.
Okay,
Needs 11s.
11 hits.
I'd be
yes.
better have it run.
First one
No,
misses.
definitely a miss.
Second one
Oh,
also missed.
they're barking. They're barking mad.
I need to have John roll my dice.
No, you. Oh no, that's wrong dice. You found your way into Albert finally, so you can do it yourself. You lazy bugger.
The next week, I'm not going to find my way.
Right. The first lizard, sensing that these hairy fiends that are biting them are controlled by a druid with a very long name.
Cheddar cheese.
Oh,
Oh,
nom nom nom.
Nom 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 for 4. It's you think its jaws could have done a fair bit more than that, but it still smarts a little. And the second lizard goes for one of the wargs.
Still time to make it your friend.
Oh,
Sinks its teeth into the warg, and one of your wargs has been hit for a whopping 1 point of damage. So yeah, this is the second time. No, this we've had another warg be caressed. There you go. 1 point of damage to your warg to your second warg. Direwolf.
yeah.
Direwolf, not warg.
Direwolf.
Yes, because you couldn't have cast animal friendship on a direwolf because they're evil. On a warg because they're evil. Direwolves aren't. Right. Before I get myself even more tied up into knots, let's have declarations if you're going to be doing anything you need declaring or initiative.
I'll be dropping.
I'm going to fill miserably.
I'm gonna hit it with my quarterstaff for a change.
We're gonna keep focusing fire on that lizard and getting it eliminated.
Okay. Oh, well.
There we go. Yay!
The lizards have advantage. I'll roll for both targets at the same
How
time.
dare you talk about that fifth ed thingy that doesn't.
One of them, the first one attempts to bite the warg, and that's a miss. Second one attempts to bite Menion.
Ooh,
That'll hit.
Hit me. Go ahead.
Menion, you've been noshed for 7 points of damage. Ow. Hello, Jerry. Random encounters are doing it again, Jerry. They've had lizard men and now giant lizards.
It's a theme.
It's a theme, yes.
And the guy with the really cool sword can't do dick.
this is
Can't
the
do
lounge
anything.
this
No,
week.
no.
Maybe there's David Icke is involved somehow. In this.
Was it horrible pale blue suits he used to wear? Oh,
Yeah, pretty
track
something
suits.
like that. Yeah.
Are any of you wearing pale blue?
No.
The
I got
the
dark
bottom many.
green.
Wouldn't be caught dead in colours similar to the sky. I mean, browns and blacks and greys. What a dwarf.
Yes.
Blend into the dirt. All right. I'm going to drop. I'm out of hammers, so now it's an axe. No.
No, your axe sticks into the ground.
Oh well.
So make whatever attacks you wish to do. You lost initiative, obviously. So off you go. Do your thing. Is anybody going to do their thing?
Yeah, I'm
Anybody?
going to do my thing.
Okay.
My thing is more sling bullets.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh
No.
No, Kerjo fails to stab again. Menion, can your
All right. Might as well miss again.
Yeah.
well,
Redeemed thyself.
he's redeemed himself. He's hit with that.
16.
He's hit with that
And
longsword
then-
+4 versus reptiles.
He needed all the help in the world, though.
Are they large or they're like?
They're large. They're large
Yeah.
creatures. Roll me a d12.
You know,
Yeah.
if we made friends with one of these, you could have yourself a mount.
Dude, that's
Oh, 16
points.
Ouch.
Oh, woomph. And
What
you
weapon
behead-
was that?
My longsword.
+4 versus reptiles.
Yeah.
Finally, you get to
And then
grips with the power of this sword, and you
Daggers
behead
a
a
miss.
lizard. You behead a lizard in one
Very
one
good.
swish. Yes.
Wow.
Very good.
Oh, it was
Right,
magnificent.
Cool.
Two dire wolves.
2 dire wolves. Go on.
There's your boots, buddies.
One of them,
One of them will hit.
6.
Oh, yeah. Sinks its teeth into the remaining lizard, and the lizard is sort of bleeding and gasping and hissing, and really decided this was probably a bad idea. Werble, have you been yet?
I haven't had a go at that. No, I will swing at it with my quarterstaff,
Yes.
and I finally hit.
Nice. That's D8, isn't it? For a quiet.
No,
spell
no,
start?
it's a D6.
I thought it was D8 for large. Anyway,
But that's still okay. That's good.
Yeah.
You
Good roll.
tap the remaining lizard on its head, bash its brains in, as it only had
Aha.
1 hit point. It only had 1 hit point left.
Woohoo!
That was practice swings. The
So
early
you
one.
just did a little
Yeah.
tap. It was bleeding, and you basically caved its head in. Yeah, gave it.
Stepped back and went for the golf swing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whoa.
Absolute warmth. And the
Oh,
corpses of the giant lizards lie bleeding at your feet.
Well,
What
let's
type-
butcher them.
What type of lizards are these? Do I know if they're poisonous or not?
Dead one.
They're dead ones, yes. You don't believe you can't see any sort of sign of envenomation in any of the wounds from their bites, so they don't appear to be.
All
Now,
right.
yes, lizard brains are tiny targets, but he rolled a 20.
Let's assess our wounded. Who's hurt?
I think
Yes.
we're okay.
I
Oh,
can
the dog.
do. I'm all right. Take
I'm
care
going to
of the
have
dog.
to cast a Cure Light Wounds on my dog who took... One of them took 4 and the other took 1.
So you're going to pat him on the head, go there.
Yeah.
Give him belly rubs, and as you're giving him belly rubs,
You have to lick his wound too, right?
4.
yeah.
I rolled a 4 for hit points back.
Yes.
So now he's back to full and one of them is down 1.
Down 1. Okay.
That'll work.
Okay.
So we need to do a couple more hours resting to get all those spells back.
You do.
And
Well, does anyone
I think
want
we'll be
healing
okay.
then?
I think we're okay. I don't think anyone got hurt besides dogs.
Does
I
anyone
can
get
do-
bit?
I'm down 9.
Okay,
I'm-
let
Oh,
me,
I'm
let
down-
me
besides
try.
you.
Let me
I'm
heal
down
you.
1.
Yeah.
1 hit point, but I think I can rest on that.
No,
We need
2.
24 hours.
Daniel,
That's fine,
2
we're not
back.
gonna get that.
I'll roll it. I'll do another one. Heal on you. There we go. 10 points back total.
Oh, cool. Then I'm good. Thank you.
Everybody's back.
And then we're going to have a rest and get our spells back, are we?
While the resting and the healing and all that stuff's going on, I might do a bit of a scout around the general area. I might even set some traps and like just noisemakers and things, so we don't get surprised again like that. Well, we weren't really, but whatever.
All
Watch
right.
out for lizards.
Yeah, just spend
I
my
have-
time doing that stuff.
This is kind of metagaming.
Yeah.
But John, I know you're doing the modules you don't like. Are we
Oh, yeah,
gonna are we gonna roll these characters over to the next section of them?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to. If you want to.
All right, cool.
Totally up to
Then
you.
It could work.
because I was gonna suggest it anyhow. Why don't we skin and fillet these lizards? You can use the meat as dog food for
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
wolves, and we can maybe sell the leather and either get armor or just sell it
Roger.
through armor. What do you guys
We
think?
need to tan the leather, of course. Tan the hide.
Well, no, we just sell it.
Well, the less it rots before we get to somewhere that we can
Well,
sell
you
it.
know, well, yeah.
But anyway, I get your point. Yeah, I get your
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
because we have to walk a mile underground no matter where we go. So
These corpses are very large as well. You're talking 8
All
to
right,
10
then-
feet long, these
then
lizards.
scrap that idea. Don't worry about
I'll just take some. Just take bits.
it. Scrap it.
We'll get a bit of the hides and
Doggy
obviously some of the
chews,
meat. Yeah, that sort of stuff. While we're waiting for the spellcasters to recover spells, you can smoke some of the meat, all that stuff.
Okay.
That way we
The
have
rest-
dog food at least.
The remainder of your rest passes without incident,
Yay.
and you get to enjoy smoked lizard meat.
There's nothing in the area of interest while I was scouting around.
Poking around, you
Okay, that's my asshole cat.
let me just check this.
Walking all over my character sheets.
I got one of them too.
Yeah. He's a
You
bug.
can see that the road you're on climbs into slightly thicker woodland, and appears to be climbing towards that spire you saw outlined in the distance.
All right, cool. All right, once we're back on the road, which will probably be mid-afternoon, I think. Let's roll on.
Stop.
Rolling. Okay, so you're climbing up through the woodland. And in a fairly short distance, the
I see.
a tapered spire of grey stone rises from the heart of the woods ahead. The path runs northeast towards the spire. The forest grows thick and heavy on both sides of the narrow trail here, the tree branches far overhead dissipating the sunlight long before it reaches the ground. You're about 6 miles from the riverbank when the vegetation becomes sparse and the trees do not tower nearly so high. Nothing stirs, as if all living creatures have sighted an ominous intruder. Ahead lies a clearing filled with ruins. Rising out of the ruins is a single tower. A few roof tiles are missing, but all 4 towers to this castle, only one has survived. The other 4 lie crumbled in useless heaps of stone. Nothing stirs within the compound, which is covered with weeds and rubble. One pitted and scarred story remains of the main keep. The east keep wall rises another 60 feet and ends in a jagged edge. Greystone stairs support the eastern wall from the inside, but no longer lead anywhere. A massive gatehouse, only the front wall intact, faces the road. A drawbridge crosses the moat overgrown with weeds. Over the arch of the drawbridge is a lintel inscribed with the word Khan. See Area 9A map.
Hey, I think it's obvious what we do here. Let's go
We
straight
take it
by.
over?
This place is a wreck. You know?
No, it's a fixer-upper.
Yeah.
Renovator's
Take
dream.
my house.
Well, it'd be around about dark now too, wouldn't it?
The road you're on continues past the castle.
Yeah, well, I think dusk is right about now.
Time to
Probably a
sleep
bit
in the
earlier.
haunted castle. Yeah, okay.
Well, it's a defendable location, even if it's only got two walls.
It's dependable for what? That's the
Well, whatever's coming at us is only going to come at us from one direction, basically. If we're in the ruins, whereas you're in the forest, they come from anywhere. I mean, those trees, don't trust them. I say check it out. I mean,
Yeah, might as well.
because we got some humans that can't see in the dark, so
Yeah.
we,
okay.
yeah.
Trees are trustworthy, man. They're fine.
I told you they attack the rocks with their roots, the evil roots.
Okay, so ahead of you, you've got the ruined gatehouse.
Yeah.
To the right of you is the spire. The rest of the walls are pretty much collapsed. Beyond the gatehouse, across the courtyard, you can see what remains of a central keep, and there are a few outbuildings dotted around, which are partially built.
Well, let's find the most complete location and try and set our camp up there.
Okay.
And then we'll just do we'll do a quick scout around the other locations in the castle just to clear it out.
Okay, so the central keep area has old blackened wooden doors. The faces of the doors appear to be disintegrating. It appears like they've been singed at some point in their history, but the doors are still intact to that central keep.
That's nice.
Just to the right of it is a ruined building. You can see inside this building through the collapsed walls. It looks to be unoccupied and appears to contain coffers and sacks.
Okay.
In the northwest, there is a shed. It's southeast. Sorry, the map is actually upside down, which is really useful. I love it when they put maps
Helpful.
upside down. Really helpful, yeah. So southeast, there is a shed. Southwest, there is another shed, and at the foot of the tower appears to be another shed. There are no puffs of weed coming from any of these sheds. So you assume,
Hey,
yeah. These three sheds appear to be made of stone. There is also the spire that is still intact, standing in the northwestern corner.
I guess we are right on schedule.
Yes,
Yep.
schedule.
Let's go check the spire tower thing.
Why not?
Why not indeed?
That sounds like it's got elevation for a sentry up the top, maybe. Hopefully, it's still secure-ish.
Why don't we send an advanced scouting unit to check?
Well,
We have an elf. I'm thinking the elf thief. Yes, they can pull their weight
Do
at
we have
once.
a thief?
We have two.
Okay. The thief and the ranger go. The thieves and the ranger go.
Wait, I've done all the heavy lifting so far as thieving goes. My turn for a rest.
Who beheaded a lizard dude?
How many attempts did it take you?
Hey, that doesn't matter. It matters. I got the job done.
I would say a dozen different attacks finally took it down.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
At least, yeah. It was definitely not a single person who did that.
I was warming up.
Could have used that hit at the beginning. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, many will volunteer.
Yeah.
Than whoever else.
Okay. So edging carefully towards the tower. Nothing stirs in this compound, and you see that the door at the foot of the tower hangs slightly ajar.
Right. screw it, I'll go up to. Before going in, try hear noise.
Try hear noise. What's
Screw.
your hear noise,
It's
Chance?
pathetic, probably. It's only 10%. I think unskilled plebs have a better chance than me.
Okay. Yeah, the only noise you hear is that of your own breathing.
Yeah. Does our elven thief there have a better chance than 10%, surely?
Definitely.
That's a hint.
I can guarantee
From what?
it's a hint for you to listen, Joker.
Well, yeah. Mm.
What's your hear noise percentage?
Hear noise. 20%.
Okay, you're hearing. Yeah, you can hear your own breath and that of the slightly thick dwarf.
All right. Well, I suppose we'll sneak in,
His hear
shall we?
voice is about as good as mine in real life.
Yeah. Let's sneak in.
Yeah.
That's my impression of the owl for the dwarf. Okay, you sneak in. This tower's stairs lead to a closed wooden door. The stairs are stone and 20 foot high.
Each step.
No,
Yeah, I was going to say
I mean,
that.
I mean, it does say the stairs are stone and 20 foot high, so you would assume, yeah, each step is 20 foot high. That's another
Yeah.
bad piece of writing.
Yeah. All right. We'll do a check for traps, I suppose, or stone stairs. So, I got a 50% on stone traps.
Yeah, these stairs look nice and solid.
Okay, good. Up to the door. Hear noise again.
When you say because there's two thieves have gone, I'm assuming both of you.
Yeah.
You manage to sort of stifle your own breathing and listen very, very carefully. And you're pretty sure it's silent.
Okay.
Silent in here.
Is the door locked?
It's closed. It doesn't appear to be locked.
Do we bother with traps, or have we already covered that with the stairs?
You've covered that already.
All right. Well, let's open said door as quietly as possible and sneak a look through.
Okay. The door opens easily, and inside is a circular room. There were stairs leading up from this to a further level, but that has all now collapsed. In this room lies a dirty pallet and a small chest. And the stairs up from here were wooden, and then they have rotted away.
There's a roof still?
Yeah, there is still a roof. It's the interior stairs, and the floor above they've collapsed down.
Let's check out that pallet, see if the person who put it there is still occupying the area or not. Like if they just stepped out or what's going on.
You, the dwarf in particular, would recognize this. Checking out the pallet, it's got this sweaty odor to it, and it smells of something you particularly dislike.
Oh, goody.
Goblins.
Oh, goody.
Awesome.
Signal downstairs to where I assume our ranger is waiting with his bow out. Let's get everyone into the tower. We're goblins in the area. We'll also need to get a ranger up to just see how long it's been since the goblins have been here, I think.
So as we're going in, I'm going to start looking for secret doors or concealed doors.
Okay. Of which you find none.
Okay.
The remaining walls do appear to be quite solid.
All right, lovely. Oh, well, let's barricade the door, clean the room as best we can of the goblin stench, You said there was a chest or something in there?
Yeah, there's a chest, a dirty pallet and a chest.
We'll get rid of the pallet, chuck it out a window or something, and we'll check out the chest.
Okay, so you throw the pallet out of the window. It smashes when it hits the ground, and you see something colourful and glinting bounce across the bounce across the ground below and into what remains of the moat.
Oops, never mind.
Wait a minute.
I should have said search it first, but whatever.
Time out.
Too late.
I want to go down to the moat and look for the shiny object that was dropped.
Ooh, shiny.
Okay. So you head back down to start poking around in that part of the moat. The moat it's sludge now.
I'm going to pull the lenses over my face from my helm of underwater action, and I'm going to put my stuff down on the shore, and I'm going to go in and look for it.
Okay. So
it's nighttime, right?
It's not so much mud as water, as thick, slimy mud. It hasn't been refilled with water properly for ages. So I'm going to say, okay, roll
I don't think
me.
it's a good idea. I really don't think it's a good idea.
Okay, I've heard
there are potentially 5 things to find, but your chance of finding each one is quite slim. This is your only chance to find them. All on you, Brian. Roll me 5d20. For each 20 you roll, you will find one of the 5 things.
Or you can wait till it's daylight.
This is the only chance anyone's going to have of finding anything.
Okay.
And that'll be nothing then.
Yeah,
Okay.
they've sunk.
You almost did.
They've
Several
sunk in the
times.
mud. And now you absolutely stink.
And you're 6 miles away from the nearest river.
Well, you can go fall off that rope bridge.
I'm
that's
going
6 miles away.
I'm going to memorize produce water, and I'm going to clean myself the next time I can memorize
So,
spells.
meanwhile, you're sleeping downstairs and we're up here.
Fair enough. Well, I tried, guys. I couldn't find it.
Oh, well, never mind. The chest, check for traps.
Okay.
I'm itching to go find the goblins.
Yeah, we'll get to them. We will get to them.
You don't find any traps?
What about our elf friend?
He doesn't find any either.
All righty, is it locked?
Doesn't appear to be.
Stand to the side of it and open it up.
Okay, so you're standing to the side, lifting it up. As you lift it up, a crudely fastened dagger springs out into where you would have been stood if you'd have been stood stood at the front.
Ooh, a dagger. I'll have that.
And inside the chest, you find a lot of dirty goblin clothing.
Oh, well, out the window.
And from the
Right.
pocket bounces.
So the druid is having poked through the sludge, pulls himself out of the mud and just sort of clears his face of mud and takes in the stench. And just as he's breathing in a bit of fresh air, a pair of soiled goblin pants lands on his head. And that's where we'll finish tonight's session.
Yeah, clean yourself
Thank
off
you,
with those
Joe.
rags. Okay,
That's where we'll
that was
finish
fun.
tonight's session.
I probably wouldn't notice it from all of the other sludge.
Oh, you'll notice goblin pants. These are goblins have no toilet training at all.
surprised they even have pants.
Oh, it says goblin laundry. It's dirty laundry. So goblin underwear, whatever it will be. I mean, goblin leggings. Imagine a goblin that hasn't cleaned its balls in its life. Its leggings. What sort of state they'll be in? Yeah,
They'll be growing.
yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh.
Pretty much.
Oh well, it's got its own ecosystem.
Absolutely,
Yes.
and that ecosystem is now infesting the druid's nostrils.
So where's the tables in the DMG about parasites and disease?
I don't know. Might have to have a look at those. Might have to have a look at those.
Because you've just gone swimming in basically a sewer, right? And now you've got the
I'm
goblin
going to say
side.
this part of the adventure is incredibly linear, but at least it's got a little more, a
Humor?
little less. Well, no, I was injecting the humor. I was trying to inject the humor. I mean, it's not quite as badly written. It's still poor, but at least it doesn't have the absolute stupidity of the first 3 or 4 encounters.
Yeah.
We
It's
still
still
got
not-
the stupidly high amount of random encounters, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the heavy-handed nature of the way it's strung the various box texts together, so they all make assumptions that you've done certain things, like the orcs, and all the box text makes assumptions that the players have approached everything in a specific way, which is really quite poor. It should describe the information, and not
Maybe give options, but not dictate.
Well, it might give a few ideas, give a few clues, but it dictates.
So we found virtually no treasure this session. We found that potion bottle of potentially flying, the orc stuff, the swords and axes and things, which I think we ditched at some point,
Yeah.
and some goblin clothing.
You've just thrown 500 gold pieces worth of gems into the moat.
As you do. Yeah.
As you do,
Yeah,
I
of course
thought you were a thief. Why are you throwing money out?
It's goblins. They're polluted with goblin stuff. I mean, really, they're not worth anything anymore.
And this is a one-way railroad, so I will tell you that you didn't look for where the wargs direwolves had approached from, because they had some treasure.
Well, I did scout that area. Remember?
Oh, you did, didn't you? You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, okay. It was dark though, wasn't it?
No, that was.
Oh,
daylight.
you can see it. You can see. Okay. I'll give you the direwolves treasure.
Ooh, we get stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I get stuff because I'm the one that searched for it.
I'll send you a message in Discord with what you found while you were poking about.
And I might share the fact that I've found something, maybe. Oh, look, it's a copper piece.
Go on. Go on now.
Send me that message and I'll have a look. But I'll... Come on.
But I'm glad we had some more laughs again.
Yeah.
You've got to laugh at it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I finally got to play. I've been out for medical reasons for the first 2, and I really wanted to be here.
I'm glad you're alive. There we go.
Yeah, that's that. But actually, don't get me wrong. Tonight was awesome. It was a whole lot of fun. I'm glad John Rant and everything else. But my main enjoyment is hearing John bitch about how bad this adventure is written. I love it.
Oh dear, what have I found? I found a gold bracelet, I think. That's all that was there. I mean, it's pretty nice. It's worth about 50 gold. So
So the wolves are fashionistas, basically. There.
apparently, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, don't mind the diamond ring I'm now wearing. That was nothing to do with it. I've had that all along.
Yeah.
I lost my main weapon. I have to find a scimitar.
Just carve a
that's
piece
true.
of wood.
Yeah, you lost the sword in a 1-foot stream.
Well, you're in a castle. Maybe there's an old rusty thing here somewhere.
Yeah.
But that's the next time.
I'll show you
What-
the glorious Jeff Eastley artwork. It's really one of his worst pieces. Let me stop sharing that screen, and I'll present my slides and PDF. Share screen. Which one? Which Forest Oracle is this one? Let's have a quick look. So I've got 2 copies of the PDF open at the moment. Yes, I'm running it from a PDF. So there.
Yeah. Can't argue. Why would you buy this? Why would you spend money on it?
There we go.
Loading.
Oh, that's going across the bridge, right? The rope
Yeah.
bridge.
Wait, where's the dwarf fallen? He needs to draw that one now.
It's been swept away.
Yeah.
It's
It'll
fair to
fit
say
on.
it's fair to say Eastley has done better work than that.
Yeah.
I really like Easley's works.
Yeah,
That
I think he
one's pretty
half-assed
bad.
that one just because he knew where it was going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, whatever, I got 15 minutes.
It's not desperately bad because Eastley was a good artist.
I do like.
He's easily the best.
Oh my god, that was poor. Oh my god, that was so. That was such a dad joke.
I would call that a good rough draft.
I do like the character in the center of the page.
Yes, he looks good the way
Yeah.
he's balancing it, and I think the
That's kind
trees
of like
look
what
nice.
Minion would look like.
The trees look nice, but the wargs look awkward. The wolves look awkward, and the
Yeah.
character in the foreground is
Yeah.
Hasn't noticed them growling at him.
no.
Yeah.
Completely, utterly oblivious.
But I think the trees look pretty good though.
It's a nice
And
little
what's
sketch,
with-
basically, isn't it?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
what's with the hat on the guy going across the bridge?
It helps him balance better.
All right, okay.
he's a 17th century pilgrim, don't you know?
All right.
So, wow, you got lucky only losing your main weapon there. You could have lost half your treasure. Wow. Not that you've probably got much. Yeah, anyway. Oh, 1 to 2 points of damage. Oh, is that it? Wow. That was
Yeah.
it's the loss of stuff which is the danger there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, never mind. Well, anyway, I'm richer than you lot ever were, so whatever.
Yes.
I risk going to those evil forests. I deserve it.
Right. Anyway, I'm back at work again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sunday, I'm going to watch my daughter play football, no matter how
Nice.
cold and wet it is. But
Or windy.
I've got
Good
some-
game. I'm going to mow the lawn. I don't want to. It's going to be hot.
That's what kids are for.
She's now the team's leading
Yeah,
scorer.
well, that's just good.
She scored 6 goals in 9 games so far for them,
Cool.
which is a good scoring rate.
Mm.
But they have slipped down the table a little bit in recent weeks because
Does
they
she
lost
share-
4-1.
Does she share your height?
She's taller. She's 5'7".
Okay, so clearly she's a giant compared to you. Gotcha.
Yeah. She's the tallest member of the family. My son's about 5'6", but he's still growing. He's 17. He's still got a bit of growing left in him.
Yeah.
I'm 5. I nearly made 5'6". I'm probably 5'5" now, and my wife is about 5'1".
My wife's 4'10".
She's says she's Filipino though, isn't she?
Yeah. She's snack sized.
Yeah. I mean, when I went to Japan, I felt almost tall because they are
Oh yeah.
they are quite small people.
I think Asians in general tend to be a lot smaller. I don't know why it is. It's just the genetics, I suppose. But Yeah, when I went to the Philippines there, a month or so back, I wouldn't say I was the tallest there, but I was amongst them. And I'm only, 5'9".
I was at least at eye level with everybody, with all
Yeah.
the Japanese people when I was in Tokyo Airport. So it was complete. When I went to Canada recently, I stopped off in Iceland. Completely the opposite. They were very tall.
Mm.
They were very tall.
They've got to grow towards the sun. See, that's what it is.
Yes, yes.
You get a lot of sun where you are.
In
What, down
Canada,
here?
they do. Sorry, in Australia, they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in Tasmania, so in summer the days are probably 16 hours of daylight. Of
Damn.
course, it's only about 8.
I envy you.
I mean, Tasmania's
yeah.
a more temperate climate than the rest of Australia because it's
very much so.
Like
it's supposed to hit 29 here today on the mainland. It's the average temperature is going to be sort of mid to high 30s.
Hot,
this is why I moved south 20 odd years ago, to get away from that hot temperature. Don't like it.
So,
not like
it.
To
translate for Americans, 29 is about 84.
Yeah.
29 would be 60.
No, 28 is 82. 28 is 82. So
I gotta do my math then.
Yeah,
But
20, it's about 84.
About 80 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But mid 30s, you're pushing 100 degrees, aren't you?
Winter here, I think the coldest I've experienced was a -5 Celsius, where the average daytime temperature will get to about 11 to 12.
Right.
Summer will barely break 30 degrees maybe 3 or 4 times in the summer. So it averages around sort of mid 20s. Today's actually going to be a quite hot day for spring, late spring.
So it's like a cooler Mediterranean, a slightly cooler Mediterranean. So your France type climate.
So. And we get most of our rain comes probably August through till about now. Starts to dry out.
Yeah, So I'll trade you. Last week it was 70. Today it was 32.
The only drawback is, even though it feels quite cool in temperature, you can get sunburnt just like that.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah. You walk outside 10 minutes and you're burnt.
So Shaw Piglets.
Yeah.
Shaw Piglets having. I guess that's a comment at the Australian wildlife.
There's lots of things that can kill you, that's for sure. But the chance of it actually happening.
Not so many in Tasmania.
There's a few snakes and spiders and stuff. Yeah. Generally, there's no real danger. Honestly, you're more likely to stub your toe than animals come at you.
I mean, I've been to. I spent a couple of weeks in Sydney and didn't see a single spider or snake the whole time I was there. So
Christ, I did.
I lived in Sydney for a few years. I hated it.
Oh, really?
No, yeah, I hated it. Yeah, an hour plus travel time just to get to work. That's good. I'm literally 10 minutes now. Just drive out here, down the highway, at work, done.
Yeah.
I was there for 6 months. I got a flat, so I was a 20-minute walk from the office, which is brilliant. So.
Yeah. I think it's 12 Ks or something from here. It's not much.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to drop off. John, thank you for for running.
That's no problem. No problem.
That was fun.
Hopefully I see most of you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. This is going better than expected, honestly.
Cheers.
For such a poor module, it's fun.
Yeah. We make it fun,
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers, fellas.
All right.
Cheers. Iman. I'm sure Saxius will tell us about it next Wednesday. I'm sure he'll bitch about it. That you got away. Right. I'm going to head off anyway. I've got to go to bed. So good night, fellas. Thank you for playing. Thank you, chat. See ya.
Bye-bye.